Welcome to the Big Cotter playoff run. Let's upgrade a couple players. We're going to go through the regular season stats here before we get started. Handel, Pitchford, and Austin Cotter get upgrades. Love to see that. Michael Handel actually touches the field like a lot somehow. So that upgrade will be key for us. Do we have any league leaders? Tim Wallace does not crack the top three in rushing. Unfortunately, Troy Williams does not crack the top three in sacks. We will check where people sit in a minute. But Joel Salin leads the NFL in picks with 7, 2 more than the next closest in Marlon Humphrey and Leighton Vander Esch. And Greg Terry definitely led the league in tackles. Now, this screen, they only do solo tackles. But in terms of total tackles, Greg Terry will definitely be the top of the league. I mean, he had such a big lead. But let's check overall numbers for everybody, and then I'll check league leaders as well. Brady Lang, in just 16 games, was 306 of 405. That's a 75% completion percentage, 25 touchdowns, 18 picks, 104 rating. Where does that rating sit in the league? 17th, so we'll be right in the middle because that doesn't have any bearing on our 10-minute quarters. The picks were definitely an issue for him, but he was definitely very, very good for most of the season, made a lot of good throws. 3,590 yards in 10-minute quarters is pretty impressive as well. You can do the math on that. If you take a third of that and add it, I'm not going to do that now, but do it on your own time, if you will. Now, Tim Wallace, 10-minute quarters or not, was freaking phenomenal. 277 carries, 1,439 yards, 5.2 yards per carry, averaged 85 a game on 10-minute quarters, had 12 touchdowns as well, fumbled 3 times, which for 277 carries really isn't that terrible, 37 broken tackles. Jordan Elliott was the number 2 back. He only had 38 carries, 180 yards, 4.7. Brady Lang, 28 carries, 73 yards for 2.6 yards a carry. No one else scored a touchdown rushing other than Joel Salin in that last game of the season, had 3, and Troy Williams at fullback, 7 carries, 12 yards, 3 touchdowns. Quite the interesting season line for him as well. Receiving. We had an 1,000-yard receiver on 10-minute quarters, and this was in only 16 games because he didn't play in the Packer game. 66 catches, 1,005 yards, averaged 59 a game, 8 touchdowns as well. What an impressive season. Andrew Tyson was wide receiver 2, actually led the team in catches. No, Colvey did. Never mind. Tyson was second, 68 catches, 937 yards. 13.8 per catch, 6 touchdowns, 55 a game. Mike Farmer, wide receiver 3, when he was the second highest overall. Definitely had some drop issues as well. 57 catches, 741 yards, and 4 touchdowns. Sam Holvey led the team in catches, which is pretty interesting. Lang likes his tight end. 70 catches, 602 yards. Only 8.6 yards per catch, 4 touchdowns. Owen Van Ness had some fill-in time, 17 catches, 239 yards. No touchdowns, though. Tim Wallace on some checkdowns had 28 catches for 180 yards. Troy Williams, 10 catches, 77 yards. Elliott had a touchdown catch and 39 yards on the season. A touchdown catch for Greg Terry as well. That was in the last week. And Hunter Dickinson had 2 catches all year, and both were touchdowns. Blocking. Who allowed the least amount of sacks for us? James Kennedy allowed the most with 11, and he was the highest overall, though that kind of happens when you're the left tackle. All these numbers are good, though. Nate Reed, 7 sacks allowed at right tackle. Cotter, 4 allowed at left guard. And again, half of these were Brady Lang holding it for 40 years. Bryant Williams, 3 sacks allowed. And Jack Youngman at center, only 2 sacks allowed. Good numbers overall. 11 being the top is not that bad. Defense. Total tackles, Greg Terry at 181. That is an unbelievable number. Only 87 of them were solo, but he was in on every play. 134 for Van Ness, 111 for Amari, the slot corner. Rick Rourke, 83, Tosk, 71, Jackson Rydell, 63, Salin, 52, or 61. TFLs, 15 for Greg Terry and 15 for Owen Van Ness. So that is quite interesting that our middle linebackers had almost double the TFLs of our defensive linemen and edge guys. Troy had 8, Amari had 6, Rydell had 6, Bryant Williams had 6. Our defensive tackle, Austin Cotter, only had a tackle for a loss 3 times. That's pretty disappointing, not going to lie, Cott. Youngman had 3, Pitchford had 3. Very interesting. Sacks, Troy Williams led us with 13.5, Bryant Williams 13, Austin Cotter 12. That's a big-time trio on the defensive line. Jack Youngman was a rotational defensive tackle at 8. Ben Keefe, a starting outside linebacker, speed rusher build, 5 sacks. Disappointing year for Keefe, although I don't think he was totally on the field as much as he should have been. Pitchford had 4.5, Tawari had 2, Terry had a sack and a half, Van Ness had a sack, Amari had a sack, Handel had a half a sack. Picks, the NFL's leader, Joel Salin, with 7. 4 for Connor Rourke, 2 for Greg Terry, 2 for Jackson Rydell, 1 for Ben Keefe, 1 for Owen Van Ness, and only 1 for me, despite being a starting corner. I'm more of a lockdown, not a ball hawk. No big deal. Pass deflections, I think 13 had to be close to the lead in the league. Joel had 13, I had 11, Terry 7, Rydell 7, Amari 7. And a couple more down here. This number doesn't mean anything because I don't know. They just make it up. Forced fumbles. We didn't really do that much all year. We had 4 forced fumbles as a team. Williams 1, Keefe 1, Cotter 1, and Tawari 1. And we only recovered how many of them? 3 of them. Joel Salin, Owen Van Ness, and Bryant Williams each recovered 1. We did have 1 safety at some point. I think it was Jack Youngman who had it. Yep. And then defensive touchdowns, Joel Salin had 4 of them. Better of 1 defensive player of the year. Bryant Williams had 1, and Rick Rourke had 1 as well. And that is it. Jordan Elliott, kicking-wise, 6 for 6 on 30 to 39 field goals, 3 for 3 on 20 to 29, 1 for 2 on 40 to 49, and only 2 for 2 for 2. What the fuck? That doesn't make much sense. Only 2 for 8 on 50 plus. So Elliott's got to work on that leg for the Big Cotters. And then punting wise, he averaged 42 yards a punt, and 12 of them inside the 20, which is solid. So those are the season stats. Hold on, I got to check league leaders now. And then we'll check awards if they've announced them yet. So passing, this is not going to be anything other than rating, which we saw he was laying with 17th. I guess completion percentage, although they're going to have guys who've attempted like 2 passes. So among quarterbacks who actually started for their team, Brady Lang led the NFL in completion percentage. So led in completion percentage, 17th in passer rating, and then if you extrapolate the touchdowns and yards, he was probably pretty high. Tim Wallace in just 10-minute quarters was 6th in the league in rushing, and he sat out the last game as well. In touchdowns, he was probably a little further down. 12 isn't that many. I'm not going to count this, but probably top half. Receiving yards, probably not going to be up there. Although 1,000 honestly isn't that far down for 10-minute quarters. Blocking, this is stupid. Defense, total tackles. Greg Terry had 31 more tackles than second place. That is crazy. Greg Terry is the NFL's leading tackler by a fucking lot. TFLs, 15 isn't that high. Sacks, Troy Williams was in the top 3 at one point and then kind of had a slow end of the year, and it falls down to what? 13.5. They don't even show him for some reason, but that's like 10th or something. But Joel Salin led the NFL in picks with 7, and they're not showing him. They are racist. That is so racist, but we all know that he does lead. And then he had 13 pass deflections, which would rank first in the NFL as well. I would tie for 3rd in pass deflections with 11. And touchdowns, Joel Salin has to lead the NFL as well. Absolutely. No one else had multiple defensive touchdowns. He had 4. So that is your defensive player of the year. Let's see if he actually won it. If he didn't, they're racist. Watch them fuck him because of the quarter length. MVP, I don't think the Cotters have a top 10 finisher. They do not. Quarter length makes that tough for Brady Lang to get his name in there. Coach of the year, though, Caleb Cotter, second place for Coach of the Year. Now, I would argue he shouldn't even be top 10 with some of his absolute horrendous decisions this year, but he loses to Zach Taylor for that award. NFC, though, Offensive Player of the Year. I doubt any Cotters are here. They are not, but this is the real award that we better not get robbed of. Joel Salin, are we being serious? Absolute robbery. He's not even top 10. What is this bullshit? Joel Salin is the real Defensive Player of the Year. That's so Mickey, Aaron Donald. Offensive Rookie of the Year. None of us are rookies. Actually, Bryant Williams apparently was a rookie, so congrats, man. Best QB, Brady Lang is not top 10 in the NFC. That's Mickey Mouse. Tim Wallace, 7th in best running back. Best receiver, does Kieran crack the list? He does not. Best offensive lineman, Jack Youngman, 4th place. Wow. Best defensive lineman, no Big Cotters in the top 10. Best linebacker, no Big Cotters. How is Greg Terry? Oh, Troy Williams is here, outside linebacker. Sorry, I missed him. How is Greg Terry not up here for best linebacker? Racist again. This one better be won by Joel Salin. Yes, Joel Salin wins the NFC's Best DB award. And Rick Rourke finishes 7th. And does Jordan Elliott? Yes. No, Jake Elliott finished 3rd. My fault. He duped me out. Yeah, Jordan doesn't really deserve it, going 2 for 8 from 50 plus, not going to lie. So those are the stats, and now it's time for the divisional playoff. Who do we get the winner of is the question. Actually, we won't know because they reseed. Tim definitely clears 2 yards per carry Terry. Sorry, I'm just checking the chat for the first time. So here's the playoff bracket. We get the first round bye here in the wild card round. We will play the lowest advancing seed in the next round, which could be a wide variety of teams. So we'll check our matchup after we sim this week. We will be taking on the Green Bay Packers. How poetic. In the divisional round from Cotterville. Beat them one time and then rested our starters, played all backups in Green Bay, and they had to beat us on a last-second field goal. I am not worried at all about this game. Now, it is hard to beat a team 3 times in a year. I admit that. But we really only beat them one time because we rested everybody in the second game, and Joel Salin nearly knocked him off himself. So here we go. I'm not going to do any of this bullshit. Do we have any upgrades? We do not. Let's just get right into the game. We are fucking ready to go here in the playoffs. Bring on the Green Bay Packers. NFL divisional playoff round from the Ham Hotbox in Cotterville as the 13-4 Cotterville Big Cotters take on the 11-6 Green Bay Packers. Winner goes to the NFC Championship game. This is what we play for. The Big Cotters will lose the coin toss and receive. Whoops, my fault. Meant to click the next thing. I don't know how I always do that. Kickoff to Elliott. He will return it. And he starts it off with a mid-return. Big Cotter offense will take over. as Brady Lang steps on the field through 18 picks in 16 games in the regular season, needs to take care of the ball in the playoffs. Point blank, period. Cannot have these stupid turnovers where he throws it right to a linebacker. Just can't have them. And let's see if he can play 3 amazing playoff games and lead the Cotters to a Super Bowl ring. First play from scrimmage. Lang. Time to throw, and dropped by Mike Farmer. What a way to start the playoff. Mike Farmer drops a ball. Lang will throw again. And he will complete it. It is Andrew Tyson to the 47. Give me 1 second. I'm back. Looks like I missed an 8-yard gain. Tim Wallace is not going to get there. He must have had the 8-yard run since that's his second carry. His next run gains just 1. Now it's 3rd and 1 from the Packer 43. Big play. Right back to him. First down. And some more down to the 36. Big Cotters with a nice start here as they are in field goal range and well within Packer territory. First down. They'll go empty here on 1st and 10. Let's see if they take a shot. Lang, quick throw instead. That is Sam Holvey, the Cotters' leading catcher. Not receiver, but he caught the most balls with 70 in the regular season. Makes a play there. Gain of 5. Back to Wallace. He will push his way just short of the line. They're going to mark him an inch short. And it is 3rd and inches. This will obviously be 4 down territory for Caleb unless a sack is taken. Quick throw. It's a first down for the Big Cotters. Is that Sam Holvey again? No, it's Kieran Tawari. And the Cotters are in the red zone on their opening drive. Great start here at home. Now let's finish it. Empty backfield. Lang, time, complete. Tyson. His second catch of the drive. Lang starts 4 of 5. USC definitely is playoff bound if they win next week. Quick throw, and another first down and 1st and goal coming for the Big Cotters as Sam Holvey has his second catch of the drive. Troy Williams enters at fullback. He's been a weapon there for the Cotters, had 3 touchdowns on just 7 regular season carries, but they give it to Wallace, and he reaches, he's in, touchdown, Big Cotters. And that is how you start a Super Bowl run. First drive is 6. 7 with the extra point. Tim Wallace touchdown. Hell of a fight and a stretch by Tim Wallace to get in. Elliott's extra point, he didn't miss one all season, is up. Not quite. Now it is. And it is pure. 11 plays, 74 yards to start the Big Cotter playoff run. And the Packers will get their first possession starting at the 25. Nice booming kick by Elliott there for no return by Romeo Dobbs. And Aaron Rodgers will step on the field. 5,000 yards, 46 touchdowns, but the same amount of picks as Brady Lang with 18. So we're not too impressed with you. Rodgers. He was a pick machine in the regular season. Let's see if the Cotters can do it here. Defense's first play of the playoffs. It'll be a throw for the Packers. Rodgers completes it. And a first down. That is Christian Watson. Why is Rodgers' throwing style so weird in Madden? He takes a hop and throws it sidearm. Nice tackle there. That's Dade Pitchford holding Aaron Jones to just a 2-yard gain. Rodgers complete. Aaron Jones with a juke move. Tossed brings him down a yard short of the marker after Rick Rourke got juked out. And it's 3rd and 1. Cotters can get off the field here. Packers go empty backfield. Rodgers will throw quickly and complete wide open. That is Lazard. And he is in Cotter territory. Both offenses off to quick starts here in Cotterville. Jones with Rodgers in the backfield now on 1st and 10. Rodgers will throw. He will complete it. Romeo Doubs got in front of me for a gain of 7. Packers now inside the 40. Handoff, Aaron Jones. He's going nowhere. That's a TFL for Rick Rourke. A loss of 3 for the Packers. As Rourke made a hell of a play there. The Cotter strong safety. And it is 3rd and 6, and this is not within Mason Crosby's range, or at least Madden's idea of Mason Crosby's range. Rodgers will throw. He will complete again. Watson another first down, and he's 5 for 5. Cotter defense is struggling. X Factor activated too for Rodgers. Not an ideal start for the Cotters. So bring a fullback on. Quick screen, and it is Lazard breaking my tackle and getting tackled by Rydell for a gain of 3. Handoff, Aaron Jones. No, sir. Greg Terry stands him up at the line of scrimmage. And the Cotters will have their 3rd chance of the drive to get off the field on 3rd and 7 as the clock winds to under a minute. Looking to hold the pack to 3. Rodgers will throw. He's got time, and he has yet another man open over the middle. His tight end, or one of them. For another first down. That is who? DeGuara or someone? Yeah, Julian DeGuara, 14 yards. And this will be the final play of the first unless it's incomplete. Cotters looking to hold the pack to 3. They have struggled here on this drive. Aaron Jones going nowhere. They have not struggled against the run as Jones has negative 2 yards. Van Ness TFL. As we will head to the second quarter. Both teams off to quick starts through the air on offense. Lang and Rodgers both cooking. And the Cotters will look to hold the Packers to 3 when we return for the second quarter here in this divisional playoff game. Let's see if the defense can make a play. They have really struggled in pass coverage. They have not struggled at all against the run, however. Aaron Jones off to a tough start. They'll give it back to Jones, and Jones finally gets some space to run. His biggest run of the day goes for 8, and it brings up 3rd and 3. Interesting to see if this will be 4-down territory or not for Matt LaFleur. Rodgers. Time, pressure coming. It's going to be a sack. It is Austin Cotter. Never mind about 4-down territory as Rodgers loses 13. Austin Cotter got in there and beat the center. What a play by the Cotter defensive tackle. And now LaFleur has no choice but to send Crosby out there for a 36-yard attempt, up and good. But a huge win for the Cotter defense as they hold the Packers to just 3, and it actually isn't Crosby, it is Randy Bullock somehow, unless I'm missing something in real life. 7-3 Cotters here with 8:55 to go in the first half. Elliott's going to bring it out from 3 yards deep in the end zone, and he will get it to the 25, so a mid-return again. Let's see if the Cotter offense can put another 7 on the board. Williams starts the drive at fullback. They hand to Tim Wallace, and he'll get about 3. They'll give him 4. And now they'll go empty here. Wallace has lined up a receiver. Throwing. That is Holvey. He came back for it, and he'll only get 3 yards there. And it brings up 3rd and 3. Can't punt right away. Let's go. Got to pick this up. Wallace back there. Lang will throw. He's got all day. And he has a man in Andrew Tyson for a first down. 7 of 8 starts for Lang, and his offensive line has given him all year to throw the ball. And Matt LaFleur is not pleased. First down, Big Cotters. A little trickery, and it's Kieran Tawari on the handoff. First down and into Packer territory. What a play call by Caleb and the offensive staff. Handoff, Wallace, some space. He'll get about 7. He's got 36 yards, 2nd and 3. Williams re-enters at fullback. Play action, Lang has a man wide open. Hunter Dickinson to the 12-yard line. His first non-touchdown catch of the season. 26 yards for Big Dick, the 7-foot tight end. Cotter's cooking again here on offense, 1st and 10 from the 12, empty backfield. Lang to Holvey. He is inside the 5 and rolls over the tackler for a gain of 9. Brady Lang is on fire to start this game. 2nd and 1. Hopefully I don't speak too soon. X Factor activated. Just hand this off. They'll throw again. Lang all kinds of time, and we'll just get rid of it. Thank you for doing that and not taking a sack. Third and 1. Lang throwing. And that was dangerous. He was looking for Holvey. And Caleb is going to keep the offense on the field. It's 4th and 1. Huge play in the game. Can the Cotters convert and score? Lang to throw. It is a touchdown! Andrew Tyson. On 4th and 1, the Big Cotters go up 14-3. Big B and Caleb loving it on the sideline. Clutch throw by Lang. Great route by Tyson with tons of separation there. What a start by the Big Cotter offense. 2 drives, 2 scores. And the extra point is up for Jordan Elliott. And he stays perfect. 14-3 Cotters, 10 plays, 74 yards. Refresh your YouTube then. You're probably behind for some reason. Click the slide bar or whatever at the bottom and see if you're actually live. I don't know why you'd be so behind. Where the hell are Tim and Troy? They're not even in the chat. Disappointing should turn out to have 2 watchers. There's a nice tackle by Jack Youngman, who has been surprisingly a really damn good defensive tackle for the Cotters this season, and center.
He's been really good at two spots. And that's going nowhere. Keith blew him up. Bryant Williams helped finish him off. They're actually going to give him a yard gain. That is bullshit. He was behind the line there. 3rd and 6. Cotters can get off the field here with a 3 and out. Rogers will throw. Rogers under pressure. Hit as he threw, incomplete. Who got home? I think it was Bryant Williams who brought the pressure. It was. And the Cotters are dominating here in this first half. They will force a Packer punt. Let's see this replay as Bryant Williams got pressure off the edge and hit Aaron Rodgers as he threw. Please show the replay, please. Madden, let's go. Nice work by Williams to beat the right tackle and get home. He has been a stud for the Cotter defensive line this year. Cotter offense will get a chance to extend their lead even further here. This Packers team is so mid. Let's not forget that the Cotter backups nearly went into Lambeau and won just a week ago, or 2 weeks ago now. Cotters will start at the 31. Okay, Troy is here. Tim is not here. My apologies for thinking you weren't watching. First down, Andrew Tyson. X Factor has been lighting up for Lang since the first quarter. Handoff, Wallace, not much. He'll get 2. Run game has not been super successful for the Cotters in the last 3-4 weeks. They've done a lot of their damage through the air. 2nd and 8, Lang will drop back. He will complete near the sideline, and Tawari stiff-armed the shit out of Eric Stokes before finally going down, and the Cotters are cooking yet again. Wallace, Kenny Clark tried to blow it up, but Wallace fought his way forward for 2 yards. Kenny Clark is the Big Cotter's father. There's no other way to put it. Dude literally is in the backfield every run play. And this is the guy who won 4th for best offensive lineman or whatever, Jack Youngman, who's supposed to be blocking him. That is complete, inbounds near the sideline. Tawari again, down to the 25. Brady Lang is having maybe his best game in a Cotter uniform at a great time. Let's hope I don't jinx another pick. I did not. Tyson came backwards, so he'll only get 8. Cotter's now in the red zone, though. Lang will throw again. Why not? Complete again. Andrew Tyson's 6th catch, actually his 7th catch of the first half. Empty backfield, quick throw. Lang complete again. That time it's Mike Farmer. Is that his first catch of the game? I think so. And Caleb will burn a timeout. A 21-3 heading into the locker room lead would be pretty darn big time by the Big Cotters here in their first playoff game. 48 seconds. Let's see if they can punch it in. 2nd and 4. Lang to throw. Perfect ball. Touchdown. Big Cotters. Andrew Tyson have a half. Actually, that's Van Ness. My fault. Owen Van Ness's first touchdown catch of the year. He had 0 in the regular season. What a time for his first here in the playoffs. And this is a perfect throw by Lang between 2 defenders. And past Jair Alexander, the 4th-string Cotter receiver Van Ness beat Alexander on a slant route. And the Cotters are absolutely cooking here in Cotterville. 21-3 with 45 seconds left in the half. 9 plays, 68 yards. Dobbs has it, and he is going absolutely nowhere. Rydell and Amari, the roommates, combined for the kick coverage tackle. And the Packers do have 3 timeouts, but only 41 seconds to try to chip away. Aaron Rodgers Pressure is coming. Youngman hit him, and that is out of bounds. Great coverage downfield by the Cotters all half, and pressure coming home. This has been a phenomenal performance ever since that first drive. More pressure. Rogers does find a man, but a big-time tackle made there. Timeout Packers, 28 seconds, and they're only at the 35. Watkins' his first catch of the day. Cotters rush for Rogers. Steps up, completes to Lazard, but another big-time tackle. That's Amari and Van Ness. And a second timeout used by Matt LaFleur. 22 seconds. Just hold him out of field goal range, all you got to do. Quick throw, and that is not going anywhere. Alex Amari blew that up after a gain of 2, and the Packers are out of timeouts. And we all know Madden does not like to throw to the sideline in these situations, so the half will probably end. Play action, Rogers. I was wrong. He actually threw to the sideline. I'm sorry, Madden. I owe you an apology. I wasn't really familiar with your game. Now, as I say that, let's see what happens here. 3rd and inches. Packers have to go to the sideline here, or time will expire. And he goes middle of the field. The Big Cotters are going to take a 21-3 lead into the locker room because the Packers decided to throw down the center of the field for absolutely no reason. What a half by the Big Cotters. Caleb Cotter actually living up to his second-place finish in Coach of the Year in that first half. The offense absolutely cooked. 7.2 yards a play. Packers only at 108 total yards. 21-3 as we head to halftime. And the other game is Rams and Giants, which will kick off at 5:40 p.m. Central. And that will be who the Cotters will face in the NFC Championship. Yes, that's how confident I am that the Cotters won't choke this lead. They will be playing next Sunday against the winner of that New York and LA game. Brady Lang had just a masterclass of a half. My goodness. Let's see what he can do now here in the second half. Cotters will kick off. Packers have to have a touchdown here if they want any chance. And they'll take a knee. Rodgers will start from the 25. Packers have had some success through the air for sure, 95 passing yards. But the Cotter defense is bringing pressure, and they're covering well. Rodgers will throw and will complete Alan Lazard. Alex Amari in coverage. Rodgers is 12 for 14, so he's had some success, but overall, Cotters are just getting pressure and definitely stopping Aaron Jones. And the offense has been so efficient that the Packers have had zero margin of error. 1st and 10 from the 42. Let's see if the Cotter defense can get another stop here. That's not much. Huge tackle there. That is Kyle Tosk. Gain of 6. Packers at the 49. High snap. Rodgers gives it to Aaron Jones, and he finds some room to run first down into Cotter territory. Not an ideal start for the half of the Cotter defense to allow the Packers to march right into their territory in the first minute and 20 seconds. But they have a nice cushion. Rodgers throwing, completes. That is DeGuara finding some space as Joel Salin had trouble bringing him down. And the Packers are starting to cook now. Empty backfield. Rodgers, pancake block on the line, and Joel Salin got beat over the middle by Sammy Watkins for a first. First and 10, Rodgers complete again inside the 5. This has been quite the efficient Packer drive. Not what the Cotters wanted coming out of the half. Fullback in the game. Can they get another goal line stand here? Aaron Jones down to the 2. Tackle made by Dade Pitchford. 2nd and goal. Back to Jones. He's not going to get there. In fact, he may have lost a yard. Cotter run defense has been stout. Owen Van Ness with what will hopefully go as a TFL because he definitely lost at least a half a yard. And it's 3rd and goal. Rogers in trouble. Hit as he threw, and it's incomplete. Pressure came in, and the Cotter defense holds near the goal line once again. Bryant Williams got home with the pressure along with somebody else. It was Cotter. Williams and Cotter brought the pressure. Rogers couldn't get it away, and Reggie Bullock will kick. What a job by this defense after they just got absolutely torched. All the way down the field, they hold strong inside the 5 and hold the Packers to their second field goal. 21-6 Cotters. This has been an awesome divisional round performance. Can the offense make it 4 for 4 on touchdown drives? Elliott to the 27. They'll give him the 28. And let's watch this offense cook. Brady Lang, X Factor still activated. Can they get Wallace going to run some clock? Here's a handoff. The answer is probably, as that is a 10-yard gain. He found his way to the marker. What a run by number 32, Tim Wallace. First and 10 from the 38 for the Big Cotters. Lang will throw. Great protection again. That is nearly intercepted. His first poor throw of the game. He was lucky that wasn't house called to make it a one-score game, to be honest with you. Lang, time again. He's going to take a sack. Loss of 10. That ball has to come out. It's plain and simple. Had all day in the pocket as the sack issues from Lang not getting rid of the ball start to resurface here in the postseason. Austin Cotter is going to get credited for allowing that, which he did kind of lose. He did kind of allow it, but man, Lang had about 6 seconds. 3rd and 20 now. Cotters need a huge play. Lang will complete. Tyson is not going to make it. And the Cotters will punt for the first time today. Jordan Elliott's first time using the punting leg and not the field goal leg. As this is a very good punt, and it is going to roll into the end zone. Watching far too much Jack Fox film. And now the Cotter defense really needs to step up here, because the last thing you want to do is allow this to be a one-score game. Last thing. That's going nowhere. Jack Youngman and Owen Van Ness. Play action. Rogers, all kinds of time, keeps backing up and completes it to Christian Watson. That is an amazing play. Andrew Tyson on the field in coverage. Hopefully no one's hurt. Rogers dumps it off. Aaron Jones, big tackle. Jackson Rydell holds him to a gain of just 1. Rogers. Time again. Pressure. Closes in. Bryant Williams gets home. He had brought pressure a couple of times but didn't yet have a sack. And now he gets one. And it is 3rd and 19 for the Packers. Bryant Williams is having a fucking game. Rogers. That is not going to get it done to Christian Watson as Tosk finishes the job, and the Packers will punt it back to the Cotters. Great work by the Cotter defense. Elliott back to return. Minute and a half to go in the third. He's got some protection here. Let's have a return, Jordan. And, of course, he doesn't. That's like asking to win the lottery, is asking for a Jordan Elliott punt return of more than 5 yards. Lang back on the field. Did not have his best drive last time out, but overall has been very good. Let's see if he can stat pad a little here with a 15-point lead and put this one away. Please get rid of the football. He does. Out of bounds. Barely got back to the line. 2nd and 10. Wallace has a hole, has a first down, and he is across midfield. Great run by Tim Wallace. He is averaging 6 yards a carry on 11 carries. Under a minute to go in the third. Cotters back in Packer territory for the 5th time in the game. 4th time, my apologies. Play action, all kinds of time, and a dangerous throw does get completed. It's Kieran Tawari in traffic. And the Cotters can get another play off before the third quarter ends from the Packer 36. Lang to throw. Lang took a sack and nearly fumbled. Kenny Clark, the Cotter father, gets the sack. 2nd and 17, pushed him out of field goal range. But we head to the 4th. The Big Cotters have been phenomenal. 21-6 and on the verge of putting it away here in Cotterville and advancing to the NFC Championship game. 10 more minutes and the Cotters get their first playoff win in franchise history. Second and 17. Cotters need to make some yards up if they want a field goal to make it a 3-score game. Lang dumps it off. That is Mike Farmer, and he got blown up. That will get some of the yards back. Gain of, I think, 5-ish. They gave him 6. 3rd and 11 from the 36-yard line. What does Lang have in him here? Has time. Deep. End zone. And Tyson couldn't get 2 feet in. He had him down the field, but he just threw it a little too far for him. As Elliott's field goal is up, and it is good from 53. And that should do it for the Cotters. Wow, Elliott 2 for 8 from 50-plus all year and hits one from 53 to go up 18. What a job. Everyone has come to play here for the Cotters today, including their kicker. Lang and Tyson were so close to a 36-yard touchdown, but Elliott picks them up with a field goal, and now Aaron Rodgers needs a quick touchdown. He'll throw. He will complete, and that is Robert Tunyon finding his way near the line. That's 200 passing yards for Aaron Rodgers. Just hasn't turned him into 7. Empty backfield now. Under 9 to go. Rodgers, quick throw, complete. Christian Watson in front of Rydell. Gain of 9. Packers aren't even going to try to run anymore. It's all Rodgers from here on out. Pressure starting to inch in. Aaron Rodgers takes a sack. That is Greg Terry combining with Ben Keefe to bring down Aaron Rodgers. They brought the inside backer on the blitz, and Terry got there for a loss of 14. What a performance, man, by this Cotter defense. Just wreaking havoc in this Packer backfield. They have owned the Packer offensive line all day. 2nd and 24. Rodgers has time, delivers to the sideline. That's Watkins, and a gain of just 5. Brings up 3rd and 19. Rodgers needs a big one here. He has the time. Will he get rid of the ball? He will. And he has a wide open Christian Watson. That'll happen when you give him 10 seconds to fucking throw. Cotters just could not get to him. And he found Christian Watson after a long time in the pocket. Not sure how he got that open. And the Packers have a little bit of life left in them here with under 7 to go. 1st and 10 from the 38. Rodgers, quick throw. He has a wide open Allen Lazard. Tosk and Rourke in coverage there in a zone. And Lazard just beat it, and Rodgers hit him. 5th catch for Lazard. Packers down to the 15. I want to see this route again because it was a beautiful concept by the Packers. And, of course, they don't show it because Madden is a shit game. 1st and 10 Packers, they need a touchdown, and they need one real bad and pretty quick. And they run the ball. Aaron Jones does get 7, but more time is going to run as we are under 6 minutes to go. 27 passes for the Packers to just 13 runs. Rodgers nearly threw a pick to Rick Rourke if he looked up. 3rd and 3. Cotters can hold them to yet another field goal with a stop here and keep them out of the end zone. Rodgers. Cotters rushing forward. Pressure gets there, and he will go down again in the red zone. It's Williams and Youngman. 3rd time the Cotters have sacked Rodgers on 3rd down from inside the 10 in this game to hold the Packers to a field goal. What a fucking job. And the Packers aren't even going to kick the field goal. What a dumbass decision in a 3-score game to go for a 4th and 17. But this will do it if they don't get it. And it is nearly picked, knocked away by Rydell. And the Big Cotters hold again. And that is going to be your dagger here in domination in the divisional round. Someone will have to test Matt LaFleur's brain and see if he actually knows how to coach, because there was zero reason to go for that there. But the Cotters aren't going to complain as they get to put it away with a Jackson Rydell pass deflection. Nearly picked, but honestly a better decision to just knock it down. Kenny Clark, I mean, thank God this is the last time seeing him. 2-yard TFL. Play action. Cotters are going to try to run it up as there's a completion. Andrew Tyson has had a monster game. Laying over 200 yards. Tyson's 9th catch. 3rd and 8. Clock does stop as he goes out of bounds. Cotters have the same split as the Packers, 27-13 passes to runs. And Tim Wallace found his way past the marker again. He has been quietly fantastic as well. And the Cotters will just continue to run clock. Under 4 to go. Williams checks in at fullback. And they give it back to Wallace, who has some room. And he's got an 8-yard gain. Can they get him to over 100? That 31st ranking. What team was worse than us on offense when we play on 10-minute quarters? That's my question. Play action. Caleb wants to run it up. He's going to take a deep shot, and he throws a pick. Man, did I want that complete. Looking for Farmer, but he threw it into triple coverage, and Darnell Savage picks him off. Luckily, it doesn't matter, as the Cotters have a 3-score lead. Double coverage throw. Wasn't triple. My fault. I overestimated it, but it was double coverage. Alexander closed quick. Savage was there. And Farmer and Lang threw it right to him. So Lang will not go pickless here in his first playoff game. Screen throws it right at the offensive lineman. Nearly intentional grounding. I mean, that was nowhere near Aaron Jones. 2nd and 10. Throwing incomplete. Rodgers has just given up. He looked fantastic for most of the game, to be honest with you, but he just gave up here late as he is nowhere near his receivers on some of these throws. Safety for the Big Cotters to close it out. It is Austin Cotter with a safety. How about that exclamation point? Aaron Rodgers, fuck are you doing, man? Backing up into the end zone. Austin Cotter with the 2nd Big Cotter safety of the year, and that safety punt is dog shit. and out of bounds, and a flag comes out. I mean, just keep putting it on, Big Cotters. This has been a dominating performance, and they'll start at midfield on the out-of-bounds safety kickoff. Let's run up the score, Caleb. Hand off Tim Wallace. He bounces off his own guy back towards the middle for a gain of 4. He's 15 away from 100, as this will be the last play before the 2-minute warning, assuming it's a run. It is. Wallace, not much. Gets 1, brings up 3rd and 5, and that'll take us to the 2-minute warning. 26-6, Big Cotter domination. 3rd and 5 from the 45. Caleb is going to throw it, and it is caught. Hovey found his way past the marker. The extra effort by these Cotter offensive players today to get first downs has been impressive. They are playing inspired football. They want a ring. You can tell. As the clock continues to wind, Packers won't even bother with the timeouts. Williams back in at fullback. They bring Dickinson in motion. And the Cotters are going to take a delay of game for some reason. Let's focus up here. We don't need to take those. No reason for that. So Lang back up in the gun here. And he'll keep it, and he is going nowhere. Why are we doing that? Why are we letting our quarterback take a hit with a minute left in a 20-point game? Caleb Cotter really doesn't make much sense. This will probably be the final play of the game. (26-6) your final. The Cotters are heading to the NFC Championship game. What a performance here in the divisional. 0 Packer touchdowns. The Cotters score 3 times, kick a field goal, and get a safety. 6.1 yards of play offensively. The yardage difference wasn't super big, but the Cotters were much more dominant than that yardage total indicates as they walk off their home field here as winners. And here are your playoff numbers. Brady Lang was awesome. That pick was in garbage time on a deep ball. Doesn't count. 22 of 29, 210 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 1 pick. Rushing, Tim Wallace, 17 carries, 90 yards, and a touchdown, 5.2 yards a carry. Tawari had a 12-yard carry as well on a nice play call. Tyson, 9 catches, 84 yards, and a touchdown. Sam Hovey, 5 catches for 34 yards. Kieran Tawari, 4 catches for 48 yards. Mike Farmer, 2 catches for 12 yards. Owen Van Ness had his first touchdown of the season, and Hunter Dickinson had a 26-yard catch. Blocking, Youngman and Reed each allowed sacks. Defensively, Greg Terry leads the team. 8 tackles, Van Ness 7, Amari 6, a bunch of guys with 4. TFLs 2 for Van Ness, 2 for Rourke, 1 for Troy Williams. Sacks 2 for Cotter, including a safety, 1 for Bryant Williams, half for Troy Williams, half for Jack Youngman, half for Ben Keefe, half for Greg Terry. No picks or forced fumbles, so no turnovers, but the Cotters didn't need one. Jackson Rydell had a 4th down pass deflection, and safety by Austin Cotter. And Jordan Elliott, only his 3rd make from 50-plus this year, and he stays perfect on extra points. Only punted 1 time for 58 yards, but it did go in the end zone, so the yardage doesn't matter. But who fucking gives a shit? The Cotters won by 20. And we will await our NFC Championship game opponent, which will also be played right here in Cotterville. Giants or Rams, don't care who it is, bring us either one. Let's fucking go. Jackson Rydell, nice performance, is now an 86. And here we go. The Cotters in the NFC Championship game will be taking on the Los Angeles Rams, the real-life defending champs, who are also 3-7 in real life. But in this game, they're 11-6 with at 99 overall X-Factor Aaron Donald to deal with. Let's see what this offensive line does. Tight end Troy Williams goes up. Wide receiver Van Ness goes up. And Zachary Thomas, honorary Big Cotter member because all of our other offensive linemen are hurt. I would try cutting Zach Thomas, but we have to have 8 offensive linemen, and so it's just not worth it since he won't touch the field anyway. We'll just keep him on the team. Welcome to the Cots, Zach Thomas. And here we fucking go. Cotterville, the stage is set. Cotters, Rams, NFC title winner goes to the Super Bowl. Let's waste no more time. NFC Championship, here we go. Cotters and Rams from Cotterville. Cotters coming off a 20-point thrubbing of the Packers. And they will lose the toss and receive. So the offense is up first. Let's see if the Cotters can do what they did against the Packers and punch it in for 7 right away. Elliott will bring it out of the end zone. He will get it to the 26. Nearly a face mask. And here comes Brady Lang, Tim Wallace, Kieran Tawari, Andrew Tyson, Mike Farmer, Sam Holvey, and the rest of the Big Cotter offense. Number 99 under center had a heck of a game against the Packers. Let's see him do it again. Rams have a good defense in this simulation. Can the Cotter offensive line handle Aaron Donald? He's lined up across from Youngman here on this first snap. Guy to keep an eye on all day. They're going to double him. And a completion to Kieran Tawari on the first play from scrimmage. 15 yards, first down, Cops. Cotters right away double-team Donald. That is a very good strategy here in this game. Cotter and Youngman both on him. And they'll go empty backfield here. They're not even going to try to Wallace here to start. They're going to go in the air after the success they had last game. Lang has time. He airs it out. A bomb down the field, and there is a flag down. The flag comes out. It's pass interference. And the Cotters are going to get it on the 8-yard line. Troy Hill. That is not a play you want to have this early in the game, and the Cotters are in business. What a bomb by Lang as Wallace sidesteps into the end zone. How about that? The Cotters are on the board. It took them 41 seconds. That is what you call a fast start. What a call by Caleb Cotter to throw an absolute nuke on the second play from scrimmage. Drew the flag, and it took him one play after that. Tim Wallace in. That is a fucking start, Big Cotters. Elliott extra point is good. This place is fired up. 2 plays, 74 yards, 38 seconds. Doesn't get much better than that. Booming kick by Elliott. No return by the Rams. They'll start at the 25. Let's see what this Cotter defense can do. They were dominant against the Packers. My fucking God, those numbers are good. Didn't know Matthew Stafford was prime Brady in Madden Sim. But okay, that is going to be a guy the Cotters have to deal with. 42 TDs to 6 picks. Stafford will throw, and he will complete. Who guessed it? Cooper Kupp. The Big Cotters need to have their full attention on Cooper Kupp. He is the Rams' only offense. And he starts it off with a 19-yard gain. Bryant Williams is starting to get home. He is playing some high-level football. Rick Rourke makes a tackle. Actually, no, that's Alex Amari. Amari will be on Kupp a lot today because they like to line him up in the slot. Throwing. Picked off! Picked off! Joe Salem! Touchdown, Big Cotters! Pick 6. The real defensive player of the year with his 5th touchdown of the season. And the Cotters have 14 points in a minute and 21 seconds. How about this start? This is unbelievable. Stafford threw 6 picks all year and just threw one a minute in to the NFC Championship game for 6. Each side of the ball has scored for the Cots. Doesn't get much better than this start as the Rams have no idea what just happened to them as they have to take the field again a minute and 21 seconds into the game, down 2 touchdowns. How will Stafford respond? He'll throw. He's got time, and he's got a wide open man over the middle. Same exact way the last drive started. Same exact route to Van Jefferson. Now, last time, the second throw was a pick 6, so let's see what happens here on the second throw of the drive. This time they'll hand it off. Not much happening there. Cam Akers with a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7 at the 49. Stafford will throw. He will complete first down. Tyler Higbee, the tight end. 3 for 4 start for Stafford, but the one incompletion was not your regular incompletion. It put 7 points on the board for the other team. As Cam Akers, not much. Owen Van Ness with a big tackle. These Cotter middle linebackers are relentless in the run game, man. Relentless. Cotter offense getting a nice break after their defense put points up. Stafford has time, drops back, and will complete it, but well short as Greg Terry was in good position there. And it brings up a 3rd and 5. What's the Apple Cup? Forget what that is. Stafford does complete it in front of Salem for a first down. That is Allen Robinson with his first catch. And the Rams are looking to put a touchdown back on the board here. They're at the 28. Akers breaks 1 tackle and finds a little bit of space. He'll pick up 5 on first down. Jesus, TCU won 62-14. I didn't even realize that. First down, Rams, down to the 13. Terry makes the play. cup in motion. They hand it to him, and he gets about 3. Greg Terry with yet another tackle. Cam Akers runs into a stuff. Gain of just 1. And it's 3rd and 6. The Cotters can keep their touchdown-less streak alive in the playoffs with a stop here. Stafford in trouble. Stafford goes down. Jack Youngman. This Cotter defensive line has the absolute perfect timing on their sacks, man. 3rd down in the red zone is when they get home. And the Rams will have to settle for 3. The Cotters have yet to allow a touchdown here in the playoffs, despite a promising Rams drive. (14-3). Elliott will take a knee. Wow, rare sight there. And the Cotter offense finally back on the field after that electric first drive. Why not take another absolute nuke of a shot downfield here and see if you can draw another flag? Wallace will get his 2nd carry. This one is not a touchdown, only a gain of 3. Williams in at fullback. Right back to Wallace. Muscles his way for a gain of 5. And it brings up 3rd and 2. Big play for the Rams here. Williams in at fullback again. Back to Wallace. He is close, and they give it to him. A 1st down for the Big Cotters, not by much, but the refs give him the spot. 1st down, Cots from the 35. Wallace again. 4th straight carry here on this drive, and he gets 6. And now the Cots have 2 running backs in the game. Wallace will get the carry, and Wallace will get the 1st down. 5 straight carries for Tim Wallace here on this drive, and 2 Cotter 1st downs, as this will be the final play of the 1st quarter unless it's an incomplete pass. They'll give it right back to Wallace. That time it's going absolutely nowhere. They may give him a yard, and they do. And we will head to the 2nd quarter unless Lang gets the snap off in time. He will not. 14-3 1st quarter by the Cotters, maybe their best single quarter of the year. It included a 2-play drive and a pick 6 within 1 minute and 21 seconds of each other. And a hell of a start here in the NFC Championship game. Handoff. Nothing. 3rd and 8 coming for the Cots from midfield here. What can Lang cook up? This will be his 1st pass attempt of the entire drive. And it'll be picked off. Taylor Rapp picks off Brady Lang. Got hit as he threw. Definitely not where he wanted that ball to go. Yeah, that got hit as he threw. That was looking for Tyson, and he had him open too. But Lang also needs to get rid of it a second quicker there to not let that pressure come. Fault on multiple ends there on that pick. And the Rams get a big play that they absolutely needed. And good field position now. Costly Cotter turnover. Stafford drops back. He'll complete, and it is Cooper Kupp for a gain of 7. Amari got in there and made the play. Stafford 7 for 8, but again, that incompletion, quite the costly one. Cam Akers, nothing. That is Dade Pitchford holding him short of the 1st down marker, and it is 3rd and 1. Stafford throwing complete in front of Joel Salen inside the 20. Very good play call there by the Rams as Van Jefferson was there. Stafford rolled to his opposite side on 3rd and 1. First down for the Rams. Now can the Cotters continue to keep teams out of the end zone? Williams pressure getting there, and Stafford will throw it through the goalposts. Good coverage by the Cotters and good pressure as well. AFC Championship is a 9-8 and 8-9 team. Cotters, this might be their toughest game left. Complete to Cam Akers, but a huge Greg Terry tackle. He was not going to let him get the first down, and it brings up a 3rd down and a chance for the Cotters to continue to force teams into field goals. 3rd and 2, huge play. Stafford will throw. Stafford holding on to it. Will he take another sack? He won't. He'll get rid of it. But the pressure got there, and the Cotters get a stop. Bryant Williams has been maybe the Cotters' best defensive player so far in the postseason, constantly getting pressure on the quarterback. And right there, he gets the QB hit. And the Rams will keep the offense on the field. Here we go. Can the Cotter defense get a stop? They'll pitch it. And Greg Terry with the tackle for loss. And the Cotters get off the field and get the 4th down stop. Thank you, Sean McVay, for calling a pitch play, which has a 0% success rate in Madden. But nonetheless, Greg Terry with a huge play. And the Cotter offense back on the field. Tawari in motion. They hand to Wallace, and he goes down. Aaron Donald blew that up. Angle throw on 2nd down. Ran that. What the hell happened there? Was that way behind him, or did it go right through his hands? I couldn't quite tell. Looked like the throw was off target, but Madden didn't show a replay. That is complete. 1st down and a broken tackle. Kieran Tawari just laying 2nd completion of the game. Goes for a 1st down, and a big one too, because the last thing the Cotters would have wanted to do is punt from their end zone there. Empty backfield. Lang will throw again. Pocket collapsing. He'll take a shot. Incomplete. Farmer turned into a DB there, making sure that didn't get picked. I like the chance, though. Take a one-on-one shot to your 7-foot receiver. Please do more of it. As Wallace is not getting much there. 3-yard gain brings up another 3rd down. Can the Cotters convert? Lang. Time incomplete. Tawari is stepping up big time here in this game. He's got all 3 big Cotter catches in this game. In the divisional round, it was Tyson, and in the championship, conference championship, it is Kieran Tawari. Play action. Lang will dump it off. And here is some room to run for Sam Holvey, who keeps his feet in bounds and gets down to the 36, gain of 20 for Sam Holvey there. No one was in front of him to make a play. And the Cotters are in business. Wallace, huge hole, spin move inside the 25. Cotters, I believe, took a 21-3 lead into half against the Packers. Can they do the same here a week later against the Rams? Handoff. Wallace again fights his way forward for a gain of 5. 54 yards on 12 carries for Wallace here in this half. Lang will throw. He will complete. Sideline. It is Jordan Elliott, the backup running back on the field, and he's got a 1st down catch. 3 minutes to play in the half. Cotters looking to make it 21-3. Wallace, that's actually Elliott. Uh-oh, did Tim Wallace get hurt? Tim Wallace may have been hurt. Hunter Dickinson in the game. 2nd and 7. This is Wallace. He's back. Just needed a breather. No big deal. Gain of 3. And it's 3rd and 4. Thank God Wallace wasn't hurt. 2-minute warning here in the first half. Big 3rd down upcoming. Cotters have been dominant again for the 2nd straight game. They want a ring. 3rd and 4. Lang will throw. He's got time. He throws a pick. His 2nd of the game, and there is some space. And he makes his own tackle. Hill, the guy who had the pass interference call on the first drive, gets his revenge with a pick there. That was an atrocious throw. Really, really poor throw. And a real costly pick there as the Rams have life. Lang has not been nearly as sharp in this one. And now the Rams can get points before the half and make this a completely different ball game. Stafford complete, not a ton. Cotter defense has been really good. Rams will have to go no huddle here, 2nd and 4. Stafford again. Pressure coming. Stafford complete, but he's short. Michael Handel on the field and makes a tackle with good coverage. 3rd and 1. Stafford dumps it off, and it is a 1st down. That's all they needed. Cooper Kupp. Minute 14 to go. Clock stops. Rams have it at the 45. Stafford will throw again, and he will throw an incompletion. Good coverage. Alex Amari on Kupp there. 3 seconds come off the clock. 2nd and 10. Stafford. Williams bringing pressure again. Throw towards the sideline. Incomplete again. Amari is running with Kupp. Pressure forcing Stafford to throw inaccurately, and the Cotters can make up for that pick with a stop here on 3rd and 10. Stafford drops back. Throws. Incomplete, looking for Kupp for the 3rd straight time. 3 really poor throws by Stafford, and the Rams are not going to get points before the half. In fact, the Cotters will have a chance at points before the half again. Elliott will go nowhere. Someone please block for him. How did that fucking gunner get through 3 blockers? Cotter punt team is just so bad on both sides of the ball. They really are. Cotters now have 56 seconds and 3 timeouts to work with. Rams will get the ball out of the half, so the Cotters have incentive to be aggressive here. Lang throwing sideline, great throw. Andrew Tyson got 2 feet in. 1st down, Cots, and the clock stops. Phenomenal play there. Holvey. Gain of 6. Caleb will burn his 1st timeout. Second Holvey catch. Cotters up to the 34. Lang drops back. Aaron Donald completely beat Kennedy. Ball is fumbled. And Kennedy picks it up, avoiding a disaster of a strip sack right there. Thanks for Kennedy. He did blow the play, to be fair, it's Aaron Donald. But he was there to recover, and it brings up 3rd and 14. And the Cotters will play conservative as Wallace going nowhere. And now the Rams will take a timeout, and they will try again to get points before the half. Neither team wants any points before the half. The Aaron Donald sack really ended that drive for the Cotters as Elliott with a nice little boot to the 30 and good kick coverage. Never mind, Joel Salin got absolutely stiff-armed like crazy there. Not his finest moment. 7-yard return, and the Rams do have 2 timeouts to try to get in a field goal range. Cotter defense needs to make a play. Stafford will look. He will complete. That is only about 8, though. That's not going to do much for him. Michael Handel with another tackle. Second and 2. Stafford complete. into Cotter territory. That's the second timeout, though. And as we all know, Madden will absolutely have the Rams throw over the middle here. So the Cotters might be safe. Yep. Over the middle. Tosk with the PBU on that one. Good coverage by me there. 16 seconds. Just pull off your magic, Madden. Don't have him throw to the sideline with no timeouts, because that wouldn't be smart. Stafford will throw over the middle, and that should end the half as the Rams are out of timeouts, and Madden comes through for the Cotter defense for the second straight week. No points. Very, very good half by the Big Cotters. 14-3. Brady Lang was not great. Threw 2 picks and got help from a PI call. But overall, 14-3 is all that matters. None of that other bullshit matters. Rams outgained the Cotters in that half. Actually, no, the Cotters outgained the Rams by only 3 yards. But no one gives a fuck because the Cotters are up 11. Now the Rams will start with ball out of the half, so the Cotter defense will be back on the field. Brady Lane needs to play a better second half, no question. But luckily his mistakes did not hurt the Cots as their defense just continued to make plays. Cotters will, if they hold on here, will get the winner of Bills and Ravens, 2 very mid teams in the Super Bowl. This is the best team left on their chase for a ring, without question. And the Cotters off to a good 14-3 start against them. Now, I'm not going to take any opponent in the fucking Super Bowl lightly, but this team on paper is better than either of those. As the Rams will bring it out. This dude is so fucking slow. Thank God the Cotters got him short of the 25. And the Cotter defense will need to continue to make plays. They have yet to allow a touchdown in the playoffs. Play action. Stafford. Incomplete. Knocked away. Joel Salin. Great play. As I thought Cooper Kupp had that ball. 23 passes to 7 rushes for the Rams. Nobody can run on the Cotters. Stafford complete. That is a gain of 9. Terry made the tackle short, and the Cotters can get a 3 and out here. 3rd and 1. Will the Rams finally run it? Cam Akers must be hurt because some cracker is in at running back. They'll go play action here. Stafford has time, and he has a man. It is Van Jefferson into Cotter territory. Gain of 20. Cotters need to keep him out of the end zone here to start the half. I trust this defense to do so, though, because that's all they've done. Stafford. Wide open. Cooper Kupp. And a juke move on 2 defenders. Both of those guys need to be at Burger King for the Cotters. Terry and someone else. I know you led the league in tackles, but my God, was that pathetic. They got juked into each other there. I mean, that was just unbelievable. Look at this. It's Terry and me who got juked into each other. Rydell finally made the play. Me and Greg will get your Burger King order ready next week because that was a joke. Nearly picked by Stafford. No clue where that was going. 2nd and 10. Stafford 2nd and 10 now. Dumps it off. Incomplete. And it is 3rd and 10 from the 31. Empty backfield for the Rams. Let's get this stop, Cots. Stafford, quick throw. It is picked off. Joel Salin again. And he's got more room to run. He is going to have his 2nd pick 6. Are you serious? Cotters lead at 21-3. This guy is the best fucking DB in the NFL. He's got 2 pick 6s. You can't make this up. Matthew Stafford, what happened? And the Cotters are rolling.
They've got a Super Bowl on their minds. Rams looked like they were going to make it a one-score game. And instead, the Cotters go up 3 scores. I mean, that is just unbelievable. Second straight game, the Cotters have a 21-3 lead early in the second half. And the Rams will try to run this out. Their returner is so fucking slow. And Hunter Dickinson gets in there on kick coverage. Stafford has all kinds of time, and he has a guy. It's Van Jefferson again in front of Tosk and Keefe. Over 200 yards on the day, but unfortunately he's got 2 pick sixes, so none of it matters. Rams could use a quick score here, though. Stafford will throw quickly again. It's picked again! Look who it is! Are you fucking kidding? He's gonna have another one! This is not real life! This isn't real! We are witnessing greatness here today. This is not real life. Joel Salin has 3 pick sixes in the NFC Championship game. Nothing like this has ever happened in the history of football. Soak it in, folks. This is an all-time performance. I mean, unfreaking real. Joel Salin has 21 points, and the Cotter offense has 7 in this game. I mean, unbelievable. 28-3. Let's just hope the Cotters did not watch any Atlanta Falcons film this week. As the Rams take a knee, they finally realize how fucking slow their kick returner is. Stafford nearly intercepted again. Matthew Stafford has just lost it. He has given up after Joel Salin has fathered him all night. Amari on the nickel blitz, and Joel breaks up another pass. Please keep throwing at this guy, please. 33 passes for the Rams today, and they've done nothing. 3rd and 10. That's not going to get to the line. Actually, I stand corrected. It is a first down. No clue how he got there. That is a pathetic tackling display by the Cotters, but luckily they have a 25-point cushion to overcome that. Cam Akers definitely got hurt because this cracker is in at running back, and he is going absolutely nowhere. 2nd and 9. Stafford, every time he throws it in that direction, I think it's going to be a pick 6. 9-yard gain to Van Jefferson. 3rd and 1 coming. Hand off to the cracker, and he barely has the first down. Quisenberry, that's a fullback, I think, too. Rams just have no running backs on the team. Gain 2nd and 9. Stafford will throw and will complete it. First down, Van Jefferson. He's got 109 yards receiving, and it just does not matter at all. I feel like my voice cracked like 4 times during those pick 6 calls. I'll have to listen to them again. Jet sweep. Allen Robinson. 2-yard gain.
2nd and 8. Stafford's starting to actually move the ball without turning it over now, but it might be a little too late. Wesenberry, Rick Rourke brings him down. He's got just 4 yards. He's so slow. Joel needs to get in the chat so he can see what he just did. Play action. Pressure gets home. Troy Williams with a sack. His first full sack of the playoffs. And it's 3rd and 16. This is just domination. Cotters need to keep their touchdownless streak defensively alive. How cool would it be to go a whole postseason with no touchdowns allowed? And they may just do it, as I think the Rams will probably just kick 3 here. Down 4 scores. Greg Terry makes the play, and they sure will. It's a 49-yard attempt from dead on. The kick is up, and it is good. Field goals will not get the Rams back in this game, but they really had no choice as Matt Gay hits it home. Cotters have still yet to allow a touchdown here in the playoffs. 4 field goals is it. 28-6 with a minute 28 to go in the 3rd. Elliott's return sucks ass, but we could give a fuck. First down, Cots. Let's see their offense actually touch the field for once. Lang has been really fucking terrible in this game, and it has not mattered at all. That is what a Super Bowl winning team does. Quarterback sucks? Well, the defense will just score 3 touchdowns. And now they'll just feed Tim Wallace, who has a first down and 68 yards on the ground. Final play of the 3rd coming up. Lang will throw, and it is Mike Farmer. He is going to be a half-yard short of the line to gain, and we will head to the 4th quarter. I think maybe the Cotters will snap it one more time. They will not. We head to the 4th quarter of this NFC Championship game. Your score, Joel Salin 21, Cotters 7, Rams 6. You heard me correctly. 2nd and inches for the Cots as the field flips. And they will not get it. Tim Wallace gains no yards. 3rd and inches. Wallace that time will get it, and more past midfield. First down for the Cots. And they're just going to continue to run this play clock down. Wallace gets it again. Not much. Is that Donald? No, it isn't. It's a big defensive tackle. B. Williams. Not Bryant Williams, though. He clears that fraud by a lot. But some other bum B. Williams. First down, Wallace somehow found a hole. 87 yards. Hasn't been a big day for him in terms of yards per carry, but he has gotten the job done, and he's gotten the ball quite a bit. Troy Williams in at fullback now. Cotters at the 36. Right back to Wallace, and he's going to lose a yard. Second down. We'll see if the Cotters even try to throw anymore. Brady Lang definitely got carried today, but after his first round game, who cares? As there is a nice jet sweep first down. Andrew Tyson, his first rush of the entire season, goes for 12 yards. .620 to play. Back to Wallace. Inside the 20. 7 yards. sixth best rushing defense in football, has allowed over 100 to the Cots. No one jumps for the Rams. Cotters will finally throw and complete. Jordan Elliott has 2 catches today. Cotters inside the 10. They'll have first and goal. Jalen Ramsey, what happened, man? What happened? Empty backfield. Lang gonna throw and throws his 3rd pick. Thank God for Joel Salin, or Brady Lang would be absolutely fucking the Cotters. That's his 2nd red zone pick, and it had no chance. Just none. Brady Lang will want to forget this performance heading into next week's Super Bowl, or 2 weeks. Thankfully, his defense and one cornerback in particular has his back as the Rams get it back. Stafford. Never mind, that ball blatantly dropped. Rams are just horrible. Incomplete again. Great coverage by Amari. Most playoff games, if your quarterback throws 3 picks, including 2 in the red zone, you would not be advancing. In this playoff game, the Cotters actually lead by 22 despite that, as the Cotter defense forces a 3 and out, but probably not out because the Rams, I mean, why wouldn't you go for it? Your season's over. 4th and 3. Stafford. Complete. First down. Rams stay alive for now. Van Jefferson has had a huge game, and it just has not mattered whatsoever. 123 yards for Jefferson. Quick throw, complete. Is that Jefferson again? I think it is. He's got 10 catches. Michael Handel on the field. Hey, man, he's played pretty well. 2nd and 6. 3.5 to play. Stafford, I mean, this is not getting you fucking anywhere, man. 44 pass attempts by Stafford. The Rams just have refused to run it. I think Cam Akers got hurt and they had to turn to a fullback. So it makes sense. What 44 pass attempts at 6 points in the NFC Championship game, that is funny. There is a completion in front of Rick Rourke. Tyler Higbee's 3rd catch. Rams back in Cotter territory. Cotters, at this point, need to keep that touchdown streak alive. Stafford in trouble. He goes down. It is Austin Cotter who then taunts him, stares him down, and says, "Go fuck yourself, you cracker." Austin Cotter got some fire in him here late in the 4th quarter. He's dreaming of a Super Bowl ring on his finger. And another sack. It's Bryant Williams. The Big Cotter defensive MVP if Joel Salin died. Definitely the MVP of the defensive front so far in the playoffs. He's been just unbelievable. And it's 3rd and 27. Will the Rams get the snap off? They won't. 2-minute warning. Cotters 2 plays from icing this completely away. Stafford has a man. He dropped it. Dropped it at the last second. Looked like he had Allen Robinson, and he couldn't haul it in. And this will probably do it if the Cotters can get this 4th and 27 stop. They rush 4. Stafford will throw deep, and he's got a wide open Cooper Kupp, and the touchdown streak is over. Busted coverage by the Cotters as Cooper Kupp got downfield, and Stafford hit him for a Ram touchdown. But who gives a fuck about the touchdown streak? The Cotters are in full control still. Would have been nice to get a 4th and 27 stop to keep the streak intact. I don't know what the fuck I was doing there. Or no, that's Joel. I thought that was me.
We don't give a fuck that you blew that coverage, Joel. You have 3 pick sixes. You're allowed to do that. Rams will go for 2 here because why not? Stafford throws and incomplete. Great coverage by Tosk there on Van Jefferson, who's torched him all day. And the Cotters remain ahead by 16. Onside kick is the Rams' last hope, pretty much. Cotter hands team out there, and they will recover. Mike Farmer recovers the onside kick, and the Cotters need 1 first down, and this thing is over. 28-12, minute 45. Rams 42-yard line is where the Cotter offense is. Troy Williams in at fullback, Hunter Dickinson at tight end. Tim Wallace got hit stick by Aaron Donald. Wow. Timeout Rams. They'll use all 3 here and try to get it back. Second and 9. Wallace has a hole. Gets hit sticked again. Bobby Wagner. Third down, Rams use their second timeout. And if the Cotters can pick up 3 yards, they will be on to the Super Bowl. Wallace. Not quite. Wagner got there. And the Rams will hold the I think the Cotters will kick a field goal here. What do you have to lose? The Cotters will stay on the field. Why not? Why not? Put it away. 4th and 2. Minute 34. The pitch. It actually works for once. Never mind. Wallace didn't get past Jalen Ramsey. Rams get 1 more shot. I spoke far too soon there. It looked like Wallace had the block. And he probably should have beaten Ramsey one-on-one there. But he didn't. Minute 29. Rams need a quick score. That is intercepted! It is Jackson Rydell. How about a 4th pick 6 by this defense? You gotta be kidding me. For a second I thought it was sailing again. But Rydell gets in on the action with a pick 6. 4 defensive touchdowns in an NFC Championship game. I mean, come on, man. In fact, Rydell stole it from Joel. If Rydell didn't jump there, Joel was housing that for his 4th. But hey, can't blame a man for wanting a pick 6 in an NFC Championship game. Jackson Rydell. 35-12. What a performance. The Cotter offense has been outscored by the Rams offense in this game, 12-7. But the Cotter defense has 4 touchdowns. I've never seen anything like this. Rams ball, minute 20 to go. The slow-ass returner gets it to the 25. I'm going to need to set the mic down and try to get actual viewership. Can't believe Tim Wallace has missed these 2 games. For the Super Bowl, we need some real viewers here. Stafford, time, delivers incomplete. What an atrocious Matthew Stafford performance here today. Second and 10. Complete to the fullback. He's got the first down, I think. They'll mark him short. No huddle, no timeouts, under a minute. Stafford. Complete. Tyler Higbee. Tackled by Greg Terry. 38 seconds to go. Stafford. Bryant Williams sacks and balls out. Venice! Oh my goodness! If the fullback wasn't there, it was going to be the 5th defensive touchdown. Nevertheless, it's the 5th turnover, and the Cotters are heading to the Super Bowl. The icing on the cake is a Bryant Williams strip sack and an Owen Van Ness fumble recovery. Victory formation. Lang takes a knee, and the Big Cotters are headed to the Super Bowl.
35-12 is your final in front of the home fans in Cotterville as the Cotterville Big Cotters, with an unbelievable defensive performance, 4 defensive touchdowns, 35-12 final, 1 win away from a Super Bowl ring. The Big Cotters got outgained by almost 200 yards. Over 100 yards at least. But 4 pick sixes is your difference. Cotter offense did not play great. But they didn't need to. They still won by 23 points. Brady Lang was horrible. Just straight horrible. And his team won by 23. That is a Super Bowl team. 9 of 14, 107 yards. No touchdowns, 3 picks for Lang. Brutal day. But hey, just wipe it out of your mind. You got one more game to play. Tim Wallace had 100 yards. Only 3.9 yards a carry, though. 1 touchdown. Receiving, Tawari, 3 catches, 44 yards. Elliott, 2 for 14. Holvey, 2 for 26. Farmer, 1 for 10. Tyson, 1 for 13. James Kennedy allowed the only sack, and it was a strip sack by Aaron Donald. Defensively, 11 tackles by Van Ness, 10 from Terry, 10 from Amari, 6 from this man right here, who we'll get to in a second. Only 1 TFL. It was Greg Terry on that 4th down play. Bryant Williams, 2 sacks. He's been unbelievable. Troy Williams, a sack. Jack Youngman, a sack. Austin Cotter, a sack. Picks, 3 for Joel Salem, 1 for Jackson Rydell. Pass deflections, 2 for Alex Amari, 2 for Joel Salem, 1 for Owen Van Ness, 1 for Kyle Tosk, 1 for Mike Farmer, 1 for Jackson Rydell. Forced fumbles, 1 from Bryant Williams. 1 fumble recovery by Van Ness. Touchdowns, 3 for Joel Salem. I mean, unbelievable performance. Jackson Rydell added 1 as well to top it off. Unbelievable. The best single-handed defensive back performance in NFL playoff history. I can say that with confidence. And kicking, Jordan Elliott did not have to attempt a field goal all day, was perfect on extra points. And the Big Cotters are headed to the Super Bowl. We'll await our opponent, either the Ravens or the Bills. Tim Wallace is a 90 overall heading to the Super Bowl. Love to see that. First, we got the Pro Bowl, who I'm not sure if it's going to show who made the Pro Bowl from our team since we're playing in the Super Bowl, but we'll check anyway. I think we know who won a weekly award, as we will be taking on the Buffalo Bills, the 8-9 Buffalo Bills in the Super Bowl. I'm not going to get ahead of myself, but the Cotters are taking on an under 500 team in the Super Bowl. Just unbelievable. We'll upgrade a couple players. Bryant Williams deserves it. Kennedy, not sure if he does, but we'll take it anyway. Weekly awards, this is not hard to guess. Tim Wallace gets Offensive Player of the Week, and Joel Salem shouldn't only get Defensive Player of the Week, he should get frickin' NFL history player of all time. I mean, Jesus Christ, that performance was unreal. Let's see if we have any Pro Bowlers or if that even is a thing since we're in the Super Bowl. I doubt it is, but we'll check anyway. I don't see any Cotters. Don't see any Cotters. Don't see any Cotters. No Cotters. Oh, I thought that was Troy Williams for a second. It isn't. No Cotters, no Cotters, no Cotters, no Cotters, no Cotters. Yeah, I don't think we're on the roster since we are in the Super Bowl, which is no big deal. We have bigger goals on the fucking Mickey Mouse Pro Bowl. No one gives a shit about that. We have a Super Bowl to go win. And it's against the 8-9 Buffalo Bills. Where's this being played again? I can't remember. Arizona, maybe? I can't fucking remember. View yearly awards. We checked these already, but let's see if they
changed anything. Oh, whoops. We already checked those. I thought there was going to be like that end of season screen. That'll be after the Super Bowl. We don't care about Media Day. Couple more upgrades. Alex Amari goes up. Joel Salin, never seen a more deserving upgrade in my life. He'll now be the highest overall Cotter at 95. Where is this being played again? I can't remember. Can I see if I click this screen? I can't. Okay, we'll find out in a minute. I need to have some more fucking viewers, though. This is the Super Bowl. We need this whole chat locked in. Let's fucking go. One more game for all the marbles. Cotters will have to deal with Stephon Diggs, X-Factor receiver. They have, I mean, don't get me wrong, they had 4 pick sixes. But they have allowed teams to throw on him here in these 2 games. And they're going to now have to deal with Josh Allen and Stephon Diggs. So it's going to be a challenge. I'm not going to write this one as a win just because they're 8-9. It's going to be a challenge. Sickening that we have 2 people in the chat right now. Hopefully there's more actually watching. Let me see how many are actually watching, according to YouTube, which isn't usually accurate. 5 watching now. That's not that bad. We'll start. The loyal fans are here. I mean, I don't think anyone else is showing up, unfortunately. Here we fucking go. I think it's only right if we wear the grays in this game. We're undefeated in them this year. They're sick. It's the Super Bowl. Let's rock the grays, and let's get a fucking ring. Here we go. Austin Cotter, you better be fucking watching. Can't believe Tim's missing this, although he was in Evanston for the game today, so I'll give him a pass. But man, he should be watching this. Joel Salin picked 6th 3 times and isn't watching. Greg Terry's gone. This is in Arizona. I was correct, by the way. Unless I just missaw that. Actually, it might not be. I saw red and I thought it was like the Cardinals decal, but it's just Super Bowl stuff. Is this Arizona? What a scene. Super Bowl 50-something. Don't even fucking know what number it is. Nor do I care. All I care about is that the Cotterville Big Cotters are participating. Here we go for the coin toss. Not skipping through this time because we got to watch the Super Bowl coin toss. The captains shake hands. Greg Terry, Brady Lang, Austin Cotter, Kieran Tawari, and here is your coin. Both teams are clapping, so I have no clue who won the toss.
Both teams are celebrating, so I have no clue who won the toss. And they shake hands again, still have no clue who won the toss. We'll find out when we see. It looks like Elliott's coming out, so it looks like the Cotters have won the toss and deferred, and they have. Cotters win the toss. Good omen here to start. Let's fucking do this. Jordan Elliott tees it up. Cotters moving with some swagger. Troy Williams pumping up the crowd. Here we go from somewhere for Super Bowl something. I know, great introduction by this broadcaster here for the Super Bowl. But the truth is, we don't give a fuck. All we care about is the Cotters playing 40 minutes of football and winning a ring. Bills will bring it out of the end zone. And that is going to be to the 25, solid return. And here comes the Big Cotter defense who found the end zone 4 times last week. They will have to deal with Josh Allen. It is Super Bowl 57 now, I know. 38 touchdowns, 13 picks, 5,000 yards. Gonna be a tall task, especially with number 14 right there, a 96 overall X Factor. But Joel Salen is gonna live up to that challenge. We all know that. 1st and 10, first play of this Super Bowl. Allen dumps it off. It is going nowhere. Rick Rourke with the first Big Cotter tackle. Are you fucking kidding? Tim Wallace is hurt. Tim Wallace is out. That is a bombshell. What in the fuck? The Cotters will be without their starting running back for the Super Bowl. Kind of karma since he's not here watching, not going to lie. But that is a tough loss as Devin Singletary gets it an inch from the first down marker. Van Ness sacks Allen. Actually, that was Keefe, my fault. Ben Keefe with a sack. And the Cotters get the 3 and out to start. Oh, damn, Tim was here. Never mind. It's not karma at all. I apologize. I assumed you weren't watching because you weren't in the chat. But Tim Wallace is out for the game. I probably should have made the quarters 15 minutes for the Super Bowl. That would have been a good call. Too late now, though. May as well just play him on what we've been playing him on the whole time. Cotter offense will take over. Elliott with an okay return. And who will be the starting running back? He will be the starting running back for the Cotters here in this game. Because Tim Wallace must have hurt himself in practice. A really unfortunate Big Cotter injury coming off a 100-yard performance. And it is next man up. Jordan Elliott, number 23. It is your time. Lang will throw. He will complete and a 9-yard gain. That is Andrew Tyson with the first Big Cotter catch. Good start by the offense. They will need to throw the ball. Brady Lang will need to have a bounce-back performance without his running back. Get Jordan Elliott in the chat to watch himself play here in the Super Bowl. Let's go. His first carry is a first down and more. He stays on his feet. Down to the 45, 9-yard run for the Cotter RB2. Jordan Elliott getting the Super Bowl start in place of the injured Tim Wallace. Quick start by the Cotter offense. They are in Bills territory. Back to Elliott. And Matt Milano makes a play. 2-yard gain. I'm not going to skip anything here in this game. We're going to milk this for as long as we can. Normally I'd skip past these stupid pans to the sideline and replays. I'm not going to do that this game. We're going to watch all the replays. And we're going to take our time in this crucial game. Lang quick throw. It is complete, and Hovey reaches. He's got the first down. Sam Hovey. That wasn't me skipping. Sometimes Madden just skips itself. But just know I'm not going to be skipping anything. Lang Dumps it off. Elliott has some space. He'll get about 8. Lang starts 3 for 3, and the Cotters are at the 28. Play action. Lang has time over the middle. It's complete again. Andrew Tyson to the 11. Here comes the Big Cotter offense. Now, please, Brady Lang, do not throw a red zone pick. That's all we ask. Beautiful, beautiful ball there to Tyson, right on his hands. Really nice route. Finish this drive with no turnovers, please. Lang to throw. Complete. Can he get there? Farmer is just short. He'll get the first down without the touchdown. First and goal from the 1 for the Cotters. Will they go to Elliott? Lang will throw. He will complete. Touchdown, Big Cotters. Sam Hovey gets the Cotters on the board here in the Super Bowl. What a first drive by the Cotter offense. And he was just standing there wide open. Brady Lang have a drive, have a bounce back from that brutal Rams game. And Jordan Elliott contributed heavily too, finding out that he was starting basically before this game started. At least that's when I found out. Maybe he found out a couple days earlier. 8 plays, 65 yards, and the Cotters have a 7-0 lead. They have yet to trail in the playoffs. Elliott on the field to kick. He'll be busy today, kicking, punting, and playing running back. Bills will start from the 24. 7 viewers according to YouTube. Very impressed. Now it's down to 3. Wow. Now it's up to 5. What is wrong with this? We got a sex bot watching the stream. Welcome. Singletary has a hole, and he is going to have a near first down. They are going to mark him short. Second and inches. Right back to him. This time he'll have the first. And a bit of a push past Ben Keefe for a first down. Cotters defense will have their hands full. Singletary. Gain of 3. As long as the Bills want to take the ball out of Josh Allen's hands, we won't complain. Please keep handing it to Devin Singletary. Allen finally will drop back. A huge drop, and he'll complete, but a huge tackle. That is Rydell. Allen has 3 completions, but only for 12 yards, and it brings up a 3rd and 4. Allen to throw. Complete, and a near horse collar by Tosk. Stephon Diggs with his first catch, and the Bills are in Cotter territory. Pretty nice catch there by Diggs, can't lie. Singletary, not much. That is Joel Salin in run support. He does it all, folks. Absolutely robbed of Defensive Player of the Year. And he proved it last week with the best playoff performance by a DB ever. And that's not even debatable. Allen steps up, has a man, first down to Dawson Knox. Handoff, Singletary. Van Ness makes a nice play, gain of 4. Bills are in the red zone. Can the Cotters keep them out of the end zone like they have their first 2 opponents?
Actually, never mind. Cooper Kupp got in late in last game in garbage time. Michael Handel, welcome to the Super Bowl. Gain of just 1. Allen is 6 for 6, but hasn't been super effective. Only 1 actual real completion that did any damage. Cotters can hold him to 3. 3rd and 5. Allen, quick throw. Picked off! Picked off! Greg Terry with a pick in the red zone. Cotters get the stop, and this defense continues to pick the football off. It is a no-fly zone in Cotterville. End of the first quarter, and a huge, huge play by Greg Terry to get off the field. Cotter offense is back up when we return, which is right now. Let's go offense. Jordan Elliott, gain of 5. Right back to him. Stretch play. He loses a yard. Loses 2, actually. Good play by number 4 of the Bills. 3rd and 7 now. Cotters want to avoid a 3 and out. Lang will throw. He's got the time. And he's got the man. Did Farmer get there? He barely did. Thankfully, he stepped out of bounds just past the marker. Cut it real close. First down, Cotters. Lang is 7 for 7. Motion man. Fake touch pass. Handoff. This is Elliott again. And he will pick up 3 yards. 8 minutes to go, first half. Fullback in the game. Greg Terry in at running back. And his first carry of the game on a stretch is going to go for 6 yards. Much better than the negative 12-yard performance he had at Lambeau Field, saying the least. And it's 3rd and 1. Cotters, big play. Will they hand it back to their running back? They will. Elliott has it. First down. Strong run. He is looking the part, filling in for Tim Wallace. And the Cotters have another first from their own 46. Lang will throw. He has a man. It is Troy Williams, the backup tight end. 8 for 8 start by Brady Lang. Heck of a response from his 3-pick outing against the Rams in the NFC Championship. 2nd and 3 now for the Cots. Elliott in at running back. They give it to him. He is near the marker, and they give him a favorable spot. First down, Cotters in Bills territory, as the Cotters are in good shape to go up 2 scores here. Handoff. Big hole, Elliott. It's coming back. There is going to be a hold on the Big Cotter offensive line. An absolute drive killer. Andrew Tyson, the receiver. It'll be a spot foul, so it'll only back him up 4 yards, but it wipes out the first down Elliott run. 1st and 14 now. Lang will throw instead. All day has a crosser. It is Elliott, the running back. Gain of just 3. Lang, though, not putting the ball in harm's way, which is all you can ask for after his game last week. 2nd and 11. He'll throw again. He'll dump off again. Sam Hulvey, that'll pick up 2. But I am totally fine with that. Definitely beats a pick. Now I would like to throw beyond the sticks if possible, though. 3rd and 9. Fringe of field goal range. Lang has time, dumps it off again. That's not going to get there. Got to throw behind the sticks on 3rd down. Just have to. Just have to. And let's see if Cotter tries a 57-yard Elliott field goal here. And I said I wasn't going to skip, and I just skipped the replay. My apologies. Elliott from 57, right hash. Caleb's got some balls here. Does he have the leg? It's up, and it is short. And the Bills take over with good field position. That is definitely a disappointment for the Cotters. After all that, I would have liked to punt there knowing that Elliott hasn't made one from that deep all year. I really would have, Caleb. Really would have.
Elliott, the running back's playing well. The kicker, not as well. Allen has the football. He'll dump it to Singletary, and Ben Keefe all over the field today after being quiet all season. Maybe he just waited to show what he has for the Super Bowl. Can't hate on it. Bills at midfield, play action. Allen gets rid of the ball. Did that get caught? It did, by Gabe Davis. What a play. Tight coverage by Tosk and Rydell over the top. And Gabe Davis made a hell of a fucking play, gain at 26. And the Bills have some momentum. Let's see this again. Pressure was coming too. This is just a hell of a play. Tosk was blanketing him. Nothing you can do to defend that. 1st and 10 from the 24. Could use another one of Joel's picks right now. Troy Williams, good job in run support. 2nd and 6. Run defense. He's not a DB. 2nd and 6 now for the Bills. Allen steps up, complete first down. Isaiah McKenzie. Amari pushes him out. And the Bills have a chance to tie this up as the half comes to a close. Cotter defense likes to force turnovers, though. Can they do it here? Fullback in. Handoff, Singletary, not a ton. Austin Cotter makes the tackle, gain of 3. And that'll probably take us to the 2-minute warning. And it will. 2-minute warning, Bills inside the 10. Can the Cotter defense tighten up? 2nd and 7. Allen. Time, turns, and throws it away. Great coverage by the Cotters downfield in the end zone. 3rd and 7, and the Cotters can force 3 with a stop right here. Huge play, 155. Allen looking to throw. McKenzie has it and is just short, but he does have the first. Heck of a play by Isaiah McKenzie. Bills are coming to play here on this drive. 1st and goal from the inch line. Cup coming. This tackle needs to be made. It is Owen Van Ness who, and then Rydell. No, it wasn't Rydell. It was someone else. Allen's going to be in the gun here on 1st and goal. Handoff. Singletary has tied the game. Huge response by the Bills there to get the stop, force the missed field goal, and then come down and tie it. Exactly what they needed before the half. Exactly the opposite of what the Cotters were looking for. As if Tyler Bass hits this extra point, we are going to be tied here in Arizona. The Tyson hold is indeed killing us. Great call there. I didn't even realize that. The Tyson hold to wipe out an Elliott 10-yard run that would have gotten us inside the 30 is looming quite large here in this game. Those are the types of mistakes that the Cotters just can't have in this type of game. They just can't. Minute 31, though, and 3 timeouts. Let's see if the Cotters can put points on the board before half. They can go 2 for 1, too, because they deferred the kickoff. They will get it out of the break. If they can get 3 here and then get the football back, that'll really shift things right back in their direction, as Elliott will bring it out and he will get it shy of the 25. What do you know? Just play running back. Don't play kick returner. Don't play kicker. Just stick to running back, Elliott. Brady Lang trots back out on the field. Has a chat with his top wideout, Kieran Tawari. 1st down and 10. From the 24, all 3 timeouts to work with. Lang drops back. Lang, complete to Mike Farmer. Looked dangerous when he first released it. But Farmer is there to make a play with his 7-foot frame, and the Cotters have a 1st down. To the 38. They will not go hurry up here, or at least it doesn't look like it. Minute 5, Lang. complete. Tyson has space. He is inside the 40. And the Cotters will call a timeout. They are approaching Jordan Elliott's field goal range before the half. And with 59 seconds left, they may not only want 3. Lang drops back. He'll throw. Bad throw there to Tyson. Was way high and didn't give him a chance to run. And Caleb will burn his second timeout. Now we got to be careful here because we know Madden likes to fuck teams over at the end of halves. So let's not burn this third timeout. 54 seconds is plenty of time. 2nd and 11. Lang sits in the pocket, dumps it off, and a fumble, and the Bills recover. I think he was down. From first glance, I think Hovey was down. Let's take a look at this replay. If it is a fumble, that's disastrous. But I don't think it was. Smart throw here by Lang to not put it in harm's way. Hovey rolled over the tackler there. They're going to go to review for this for sure. I want to see that again. Bills offense coming out in the field, but they are going to buzz down and take a look. Let's see it again. Hovey rolled over. He might have fumbled. I don't think he was down. He was rolling over the tackler. Was the elbow down? The elbow may have been down. It's going to be close. Let's see what they decide. Overturned. Hovey did not fumble. He was down. Cotters keep possession. Clock does run. Lang, 3rd and 4. Over the middle. First down. Big Cotter. Sam Hovey. They get to the line quick. Final timeout called. Just bring the field goal unit out. We don't need Madden fucking us over. Just get Elliott out here. Very smart, Caleb. Thank you. Let's get these 3 points. 34-yard attempt from the right hash. It's up. It is. Good. And the Big Cotters are going to take a lead into the locker room. Hell of a drive by the offense there. Barely avoided disaster with the Hovey fumble. And they get 3 points. Caleb Cotter doesn't fuck the team over with shit clock management for once. And now if they hold for 8 seconds, they will have a chance at a 2-for-1 out of the half. 4 seconds for the Bills. Let's see if they even try a Hail Mary or if they just take a knee and regroup. 1st and 10 from the 25. 4 seconds. They'll take a knee. We will head to the break with the Big Cotters in front 10-7 here in Super Bowl 57. And they will get the ball out of the half. Very solid half. Not their best half of the playoffs, that's for sure. They were much more dominant in the first 2 games. But hey, a lead is a lead, and the Cotters can make it 2 scores right out of the break with an offense that is looking very, very solid so far. 7 yards per play. Let's see if we can get a frickin' big load of viewers here for the second half. I'm going to take like a 2-minute break from talking to give my voice a rest so that I can have some electric calls. I'll be back in 2 minutes.
Here we go, everybody. 20 minutes away from a Super Bowl ring. 10-7 at the half. Bills with an answer late in the half. Cotters, big-time drive to end the half with 3. They get the ball out of the break. If they can get 7, they will be well on their way to hoisting the Lombardi. Here we go. Bills will kick. Elliott back deep. Final half of the Big Cotter season. Elliott at the 1 brings it out, and this is a mid-return. Cotters will start from the 26. I think that'll be marked pretty close to the 25 in all reality. As here comes Lang and Elliott, who quickly changes numbers after his kick return. Actually, no, he doesn't have to. That's the same running back. Here we go. Second half underway. Lang, quick throw. It is dropped. Mike Farmer, we can't have that. Ball was very good. Farmer could not handle it. 2nd and 10, empty backfield now. Lang, pressure on its way, and a sack by the Bills. Greg Rousseau. And not the start to the half the Cotters wanted at all. Incompletion, then sack, 3rd and 17. James Kennedy got straight up beat there. The 89 overall left tackle. 3rd and 17, Elliott in the backfield. Can the Cotters come up with a big play? Lang has time. He'll throw. He's got a man! First down! Big Cotters! Kieran Tawari. And how about Brady Lang? He's 17 for 18. With Mike Farmer's drop there, his only incompletion. What a play. I did not think the Cotters had a 3rd and 17 conversion in them. And Tawari was just wide open. Brady Lang saving his best for last. My goodness, what a performance. 1 incompletion so far. First down from the 40. He'll drop back again. Cotters abandoning the run with Elliott. Lang, deep! Did he get 2 in? He didn't. Had a guy open, just a little too close to the sideline, and not a good enough toe tap. Lang's 2nd incompletion. Not sure who that receiver was. I think it might have been Tawari again. As the Cotter defense going over some film on the sidelines. 2nd down and 10. Elliott yet to get a carry here in the second half. Cotters relying on their quarterback. Now they'll give it to Elliott, and he trips on his own center. Or guard, I should say. Austin Cotter trips up his own man. They'll give the TFL to somebody, but really they should give it to Cotter. 3rd and 13, 2nd, 3rd and long of the drive. Can the Cotters pull another big conversion out of their ass? Lang, all kinds of time. Caught again, Tawari! And a flag is down, and it's coming back. Austin Cotter has completely fucked this drive. Trips up his own running back and then gets a holding call to wipe out a 3rd and 13 conversion. 3rd and 23 now. They're going to play conservative with a quick throw. Farmer makes a nice play, but it's not going to be enough, and the Cotters will punt away. I mean, the Cotters have not been penalized all year long, and in this game, Andrew Tyson gets a holding call to stall a drive, and Austin Cotter gets a holding call to overturn a 20-yard completion. And both drives end in no points. Those are the mistakes that the Cotters haven't had all year, and now in the Super Bowl, they're biting them in the butt. Elliott will punt. It's a very good punt to the 12, and good coverage as well. Bills will be backed up, but man, that's a tough start to the half. Cott, I apologize. We don't really care about that right now. We'll care about it in like in a half hour. We got to get the Super Bowl right now. We need you to lock in, man. Allen, over the middle, he's got a guy. Devin Singletary, nice route. Danger time for the Cotters as the Bills have the momentum right now. The Cotters had a big conversion and caught with a crucial holding call. Brings it back. Cott, can you please save this for a half hour from now? Please. Allen drops back. Has Gabe Davis, who throws Van Ness off of him. Gain of 8. And I mean he threw him off of him violently. Play action. Allen, all kinds of time. It's intercepted, but they're going to get PI. Rick Rourke picked it off, but a flag is down. Cotter penalties, man. Pass interference. On Michael Handel, the backup. Why is he on the field? And the Bills have it at the 33. Deep, Allen, incomplete. Nice play by the Cotter secondary to get that ball out of there. Man, who would have thought Cotter penalties were going to fuck them here in the Super Bowl? Allen, slant, complete. Gabe Davis working on toss, 3rd and inches. Singletary has the first down to the 21. Man, that would have been a big play if Rourke could have picked that without PI. 2 holds and a PI, wiping out 3 huge plays for the Cotters. That's the story of this game. Now they're going to have to overcome that. They haven't had to all year long, much like the Illini in real life. Can they overcome their own mistakes? Singletary is down. That is Terry and Pitchford combining for that tackle. 2nd and 10. Holding the Bills to 3 here would be a nice response. And fucking Troy Williams jumped off sides. Oh, they're going to call false start first. Thank goodness. False start on the Bills as they'll be backed up 5 yards. First false start I think I've seen called all year. That's why I thought it was going to be offsides. 2nd and 15. Allen dumps it off. Dawson Knox. Terry's there. Gain of 5, and the Cotters have a chance to hold the Bills to 3. 3rd and 10. Cotters have a lot of guys on the line of scrimmage. Will they blitz here? They'll only rush 4. Allen steps up. Nearly intercepted. Rick Rourke had a chance, but the Cotters get the stop. 37-yard attempt coming from Tyler Bass. It's up. It's good. We're tied here. What a game we got. Great job by the Cotter defense to overcome that PI call at Handel and hold the Bills to a field goal. 10-10, 4-11 to go. We have a hell of a Super Bowl on our hands in Arizona. Elliott bringing it out. He'll get it to the 25. And here comes the Cotter offense. They've bit themselves in the foot all day. They have not played poorly. Brady Lang's been great. Elliott has been fine when he's had to be, but 2 costly holds have really fucked them over. They need to play clean football here on this drive and get 7. Lang will throw on first down. He has the whole year to throw. That is dangerous with blanket coverage there. And it got there. I believe that was Tyson. His 5th catch, 2nd and 5. Handoff. Elliott has a hole. First down. No flags. Never mind. A flag came in. Tell me it's a face mask. Holding. I said no flags, and a flag came in. This can't be fucking real, Cotters. It really can't. Spot foul, so they actually still gain yards on the play. 2nd and 7, Lang. Over the middle, and it's dropped. The Cotters are starting to unravel. This is tough to watch. 3rd and 7, empty backfield. The penalties are just killer. Can Lang make a throw? Please get rid of the ball. He does, but out of bounds, and the Cotters are going to punt. 3rd drive of the game that has been stalled on a penalty, on a holding call. And the Cotters got like no holding calls all year. I swear to God, these 3 holding calls probably matches the amount of holding calls they had all regular season. Just a horrible time to start committing penalties. Cotter defense needs to carry again. Singletary, 8 yards. Toscan Terry tackle. They'll give him 9, actually. I am not getting a great feeling out of this game. Momentum is on the Bills' side. Allen has Stephon Diggs with Salin in coverage. And they are in Cotter territory with 2:25 to go in the 3rd. Whoa, boy. The Cotters are not playing well. They are not playing well, but they're right in this game. They have to make a big play. Joel Salin, now would be a time. Allen stepping up. Gabe Davis has it inside the 30. Ball came out, but he was already down. Allen 16-20. Tell me that's a false start. It is. 2nd false start by the Bills. Since when are all these penalties happening? Madden never calls penalties, and now in the Super Bowl they decide 18 flags will get thrown. Gotta love when the refs show up to the Super Bowl. Fuck off, refs. Allen, dangerous, it's intercepted! Joel Salin, I just called for it and it happened. This guy is unbelievable. Cotters take over, Joel Salin with a pick. Right when they needed it. This guy is having an all-time postseason. What a play, too, with covering Stephon Diggs. And can the Cotter offense stop committing holding penalties? Joel Salin just keeps making plays. Cotter's just not even running it. That is dangerous. Looking for Farmer incomplete. Lang has not played quite as well here of late. I would really love if you ran the ball a couple times. Please stop abandoning the run. Now that didn't go anywhere. But still, I mean, come on. 3rd and 8. Cotters really don't want to go 3 and out after that Joel pick. Under a minute to go in the 3rd. Lang, X Factor activated, steps up. He has a man! It's complete! Mike Farmer into Bills territory. His 5th catch of the day. Great throw by Lang. And here come the Cotters as the 3rd quarter winds to a close. Take a look at this ball. Right where it has to be, and Mike Farmer is inside the 45. Maybe the final play of the 3rd. Lang to throw. Please run forward next time, Farmer. We will head to the 4th quarter here in Arizona. We have a hell of a Super Bowl. One more quarter of football to decide it all. The Big Cotters have it in Bills territory. One more last-ditch effort to get some viewers here in the chat. 10 minutes. Here we fucking go. All 17 regular season games and 2 playoff games plus this. It all comes down to these 10 minutes. 2nd and 4 for the Cotter offense. Elliott. First down and more. He is down to the 27. Jordan Elliott. Playing for the injured Tim Wallace here in the Super Bowl with a big run. And here are the Cotters. They are well within field goal range. Please do not turn this football over. And 7 points would be much preferred to 3. X Factor is shining bright for Brady Lang here. First down. Elliott again. Elliott's not much. Not great blocking there. 2-yard pickup, 2nd and 8. Lang will throw a screen, and it didn't work very well. 1 yard, 3rd and 7. Let's have a play call here, Caleb. This right here needs to be the play call you've saved in your back pocket all season long. Empty backfield. This is massive. 3rd and 7. Lang in the pocket, maneuvers, and he will break a sack and then take a sack. A.J. Epinesa, the Iowa product. And that'll back the Cotters up to the 34. Just can't happen in that spot. Ball's got to come out, especially once you break the first sack. Just get rid of this, please. .51 yards is well within Elliott's range, though. This is huge. This is very makeable, Jordan. It's dead center, too. Neither hash mark, right up the middle. 51 yards for the lead. Up and wide right. Second miss today from Elliott. Came in 2 for 8 from 50 plus in the regular season. 0 for 2 today. Brutal. Bills take over. Cotter defense needs to step up. That sack really hurt. Throwing, Stephon Diggs. There's no defending that. Joel's X Factor is activated. He didn't have X Factor before the year, by the way. He just got that. Big tackle. That is Rick Rourke. TFL, that's huge. Joel just got upgraded to X Factor by the game because he didn't have that originally at Superstar. And it's lighting up. Let's see if he makes another play. That's a big one by Rick. 7 minutes to go. This is the closest and most exciting Cotter game of the year, other than maybe that last game with the backups in. And of course, it's the last one. Can this defense make a play? Allen drops back. Allen will look to run. Now he'll step up. He will find a man on the sideline. That is a very, very good throw to Jamison Crowder. Really, really special play there by Allen. My goodness, that was a massive, massive throw. I thought he was going to run, and instead he delivered a dime to the opposite sideline. Bills on the edge of field goal range. Clock is ticking. Would be a nice time for a Cotter turnover. Again, last time I said it, Joel picked the ball off. Singletary will get 2 there. We'll live with that. Clock will run until the 2-minute mark. Just over 6 to play. Allen. Quick throw. Incomplete. Singletary dropped it. And now a humongous 3rd and 8 awaits with 6:02 to go. Come on, defense. Allen looking. Incomplete. Good coverage, Greg Terry.
He tried to get it to Singletary, and now it's Tyler Bass from 49. Chance to give the Bills the lead. Not an easy field goal. It is up. It is in off the bottom crossbar. It barely squeaked in. 1 yard further back, and that is no good. And the Cotters are getting brutal luck. Elliott misses from 51. Bass squeaks one in from 49 that would have missed from 51. Bills have the lead under 6 to go, and now it is all up to this offense. No other way of putting it. That was incredibly Mickey Mouse. That better not be how we lose this game. Brady Lang, your legacy is on the line. Tawari, Farmer, Tyson, Elliott, offensive line, Holvey. Your legacies are on the line on this drive. Lang to throw, sideline, complete. Andrew Tyson. First down, Cotters at the 41. Big time throw right there. Great start. Did he get 2 feet in? Great toe drag by Tyson. My goodness. 5.5 to go. Cotters have thrown it 28 times, only ran it 12. They'll run it their 13th time. Elliott with a powerful run to get 7 there. Looked like he may only get about 1. And now they'll go empty backfield. Elliott trots off the field. 2nd and 3. Lang. Under pressure, he'll get rid of the ball. And it'll bring up 3rd down. Biggest play of the season right here. Cotters would undoubtedly punt it if they don't get it. They run it. Elliott did not get there, and now it might be more of a decision. 4th and inches. What does Caleb do with the season hanging in the balance? From the mid-50-yard line, I think you have to go. You should be able to get an inch. Elliott, I thought this play was going to get there, and it's just a hell of a play by Von Miller. A bold call to run it too, must I say. What'll Caleb do? He will keep his offense on the field. The season may come down to this. 4th and inches. From midfield. The snap. The pitch. First down, Big Cotters. Greg Terry. I was about to lose my shit that he called a pitch play there. And Greg Terry found his way past the marker. First down, Cotters. My goodness. Tawari in motion. They fake the touch. Terry again. Not a ton. Gain of 3. Under 4 to go. My goodness, Greg Terry. What a run. He doesn't touch the field much. But when he does, he saves the Big Cotter season. 2nd and 7, Lang. Better not take a sack here. Gets rid of it under pressure out of bounds. Thank you for not just chucking one up for grabs. Live to play another down with your season on the line. Lang has shown some growth here. 3rd and 7. Huge play now. Over the middle. First down, Cotters. It's Tyson. And they are approaching field goal range with 3 to go. But 3 is not what they're thinking right now. They're thinking 7 and a Super Bowl ring. Big time completion. Lang was patient, waited for Tyson to get there to his spot. Poised, confident throw there for a first down. Empty backfield now. 1st and 10 from the 33, under 3 minutes. Lang in the pocket. Over the middle, it's Tyson inside the 15. Here come the Cotters. First down at the 13-yard line. Andrew Tyson, 100 yards receiving today. And Brady Lang is making throws. Playoff overtime is not different. It is not different other than it can end in a tie. Unless they changed it in Madden. Maybe they changed it last year. Dangerous throw by Lang, incomplete. They might have changed it because of the Allen Mahomes thing last year, but I'm not sure if Madden changed it. Let's not even find out. Let's just score. Handoff. Elliott. Gain of 2, and that'll take us to the 2-minute warning. Third and 8 coming. My goodness, this is a massive play. I'm going to press exit to give us a breather after this. Lang throwing, complete to Wari. First down, Cotters. He fought his way to the marker. I'm just going to jump forward to the change of possession here. First and goal from the 2. Cotters go no huddle. Lang to throw. Lang, no one open. And he'll get rid of the ball. Thank you for not chucking it into danger. Second and goal from the 2, 141. My goodness, this is coming down. Elliott, he is in. Cotter touchdown. Cotters have the lead. Jordan Elliott into the end zone with 1:38 to go. Cotters have the lead. What a drive by the Cotter offense. A bunch of third down conversions, a fourth down conversion. And Elliott finishes it off, and now he'll change numbers and try to put the Cotters up the all-important 4. Up. Good. 17-13, 14 plays, 73 yards to take a Super Bowl lead. And now Josh Allen will have 1:38 seconds and 3 timeouts to try to win it. One more stop. Bills start from the 23. Oh my goodness, here we fucking go. It's going to exit the screen to give us all a second to catch our breath here before this drive. We're going to take a commercial break here from Arizona before the Bills try to win the Super Bowl. What a drive. What a drive by the Cotters, man. 14 plays, 3 third down conversions, and a fourth down conversion. Are you serious? Clutch play after clutch play. Greg Terry with that massive run on the pitch play on fourth down. Caleb setting him up for failure on a Madden pitch play, and he found a way to get it done. Oh my. I'm going to send the link one more fucking time. Austin Cotter, watch the game. Rick Rourke, watch the game. Troy better be watching. I think Greg's watching. Here we go. Allen has 3 timeouts. 1:35. He'll throw. He'll step up. Under pressure. Fumble! Fumble! Troy Williams! 18-yard sack! What a start! 2nd and 28. Allen check down. That's going nowhere, and he stays in bounds. Greg Terry and the Bills have to call a timeout, and officially the Cotters need 2 stops. 3rd and 24. Allen. Incomplete. Salen knocks it away, and this is your Super Bowl. 4th and 24. A stop, and the Cotters have a title. Allen, quick throw. Incomplete. Cotters are going to win it all. The Cotter defense gets a 4 and out to win it all. And Sean McDermott can't believe it. Just don't turn it over. 1st and goal, handoff, Elliott, down, timeout, Bills, 55 seconds. I guess technically the Bills could get it back with like 2 seconds left. so I won't celebrate just yet. 2nd and goal. Elliott to the 2. Timeout, Bills. Cotters are going to take a knee here and just make sure that they don't turn it over. 10-second difference between clocks, and Elliott will kick, so this one is not over. Interesting conservative decision by Caleb. I do not hate it at all. As the chip shot goes with 9 seconds, 20-13. It's not over yet. Celebrated prematurely. But there are 9 seconds. It would take a miracle. (2013). Good kick to make sure time runs. And the Bills, and a flag down. Tell me that's not a face mask and it's instead a hold. It's a hold. This is coming back to the 20 with 4 seconds. Not even in Hail Mary range. This is probably the last snap. Here we go. Allen. Time expires. Wobbly throw. Knocked away. Cotters are your Super Bowl champions. 20-13 is your final from Arizona. Cotters will raise the Lombardi. Super Bowl champions. The confetti falls. The Cotters celebrate. What a season. They get it done in an intense game here in Arizona for Super Bowl 57. Let's take a look at the biggest highlights from the game. We don't care about that one, nor do we care about this one. Show some real ones. Like that. Mike Farmer, huge 3rd down catch. Lang finds Holvey for a touchdown. Elliott with the game-winning touchdown. Who had Jordan Elliott's Super Bowl clinching touchdown on their bingo card before the season started? How about that performance from Lang? 267 yards, 1 touchdown, and most importantly, 0 picks. Let's get this trophy screenshot, folks. Tawari holding it up. Terry gets it now. And Lang. Stop blocking it, Terry, with your big head. Super Bowl champions. Big Cotters, what a fucking season. Let's take a look at these final stats. Brady Lang, hell of a bounce-back outing, 26-35, 267 yards, 1 touchdown, no picks, 105.3 rating. Jordan Elliott filling in for Tim Wallace. Wasn't amazing, 17 for 58, 3.4 yards a carry, but the only important thing that we give a fuck about is that 1 touchdown that won the Big Cotters a Super Bowl. And let's not overlook Greg Terry's 3 for 12, which included the biggest 4th down conversion in Big Cotter franchise history. Receiving, Andrew Tyson, hell of a game, 8 catches, 100 yards. Mike Farmer, 6 catches, 83 yards, full circle for him after a 5-drop performance in Week 2. Has 6 catches for 83 yards in the Super Bowl with 0 drops. 5 catches, 32 yards, and the only receiving Cotter touchdown for Sam Holvey. Jordan Elliott, 3 catches, 12 yards. Kieran Tawari, quiet Super Bowl, but he was a stud all year. 2 catches, 30 yards. Troy Williams, 1 catch for 7 yards, and Greg Terry, 1 catch for 3 yards. Thank God Hunter Dickinson didn't have a catch in the Super Bowl. 2 sacks allowed, Kennedy and Cotter. We don't care. Tackles, Greg Terry once again led the team.
Only right that he does so in the Super Bowl with 9. Joel Salin with 7, the defensive MVP and the defensive player of the year in football in everyone's eyes except the dumb fuck voters. 5 for Van Ness, 4 for a couple other people. 1 TFL from Rick Rourke. Sacks, 1 from Troy Williams to save the game. 18-yard sack on the Bills' final drive. That included a forced fumble. Ben Keefe had one as well. Pick from Joel Salin. Pick from Greg Terry. Pass deflections, 1 from Farmer, 1 from Van Ness, 1 from Salin, 1 from Tosk, 1 from Terry. Forced fumbles, I just mentioned Troy forcing 1. No touchdowns this game, but they didn't need them. Jordan Elliott, not his best game, but his team picked him up. 2 for 4 on field goals, 0 for 250 plus in his biggest game of the year, but his team picked him up, and he contributed as a running back to make up for it. Punting, don't give a fuck. Big Cotters are your Super Bowl champions, 20-13 over the Buffalo Bills. What a season, what a ride. The Big Cotters have won it all now in 2 sports, baseball and football. Maybe basketball will have to come over winter break, even though 2K is ass. Let's get that final screenshot. On the season recap. Super Bowl champs, the Detroit Lions, a.k.a. the Cotterville Big Cotters, 20-13. Their first ever Super Bowl in franchise history, and the Super Bowl MVP was Brady Lang, Mickey Mouse Defensive Player of the Year for Aaron Donald on the right side. We all know who the real one was, Joel Salin. Unbelievable season from everybody on this Cotter roster, as the Big Cotters have won it all. Good night, Big Cotter Nation. We are going out on top as Super Bowl champs. Weekly awards. It's all Cotters. Lang and Terry. That'll do it. What a ride. 13-4 regular season. Super Bowl champs. Big Cotters have won it all. Big Cotters on top. Roll Cots.